Isn't he been
Yes,
busy
I know,
with,
but I have been trying desperately to get this whole frigging thing working.
He does a lot of short stories and stuff, and he also does a lot of those things.
Hello, everybody.
He's been busy writing no, isn't it Five Nights at Freddy's he's helping to write a story for or something?
Oh, if he is,
The
I'm
new
going to
stuff
fucking
like-
murder someone. I
Or
swear to Christ.
something. Or he's helping to write.
Thank you for
Game
the
of Thrones.
resub, Leanto. I really do appreciate it.
Game of Thrones
mate.
postponed because Game of Thrones needs a script, and they decided, George R.R. Martin, why not?
Why not?
he did something.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
All right, so, yeah,
Question,
welcome
what's
back,
the
everybody.
What's the map name?
Maze Encounter.
Thank you.
Amazing counter. Yeah.
No. Yes.
So
Just
so
saying,
yeah.
Oops.
So if anybody's forgotten, you're in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, it's Rival's turn.
No,
Yep, and the creature has Sesh inside of it. It has eaten Sesh.
Yep, that's also a thing.
I actually have visions of Sesh right now, literally doing a Drax the Destroyer at the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. No!
Just stabbing it from the inside out.
Yeah.
Somehow Chess would still miss.
Somehow. Listen, just because all of us can't be, sun boys out here with our bullshit gods who actually make their religions to death cults,
No,
That's
no,
not a
you
fuck
can't bring
right?
gods into this. You actually met yours.
Yeah, I
you
know.
met
and he's
yours.
fantastic. And he's fantastic. Got me a
And
beer.
he's never met
Everything.
the
It was great.
devil.
Yeah.
You met yours. Isaac hasn't met his. I flipped mine off.
Well,
So,
she wasn't your
me-
god.
With my
Potential.
my god, it's a case of he's put up
It's
the gone
complicated.
fishing sign, and everyone
Yeah.
else and middle management is just having a.
He's
field
off
day.
with
His
Ustinia's
god is actually
ancestral god.
fishing.
Yeah, he's off with
it's
Ustinia's
basically-
ancestral worship god, just chilling at the lake or fishing for a while.
It-
Like, I've had enough of these mortals, man.
This is basically like season 3 and 4 of Supernatural, where God's gonna do
Yes.
a runner and the angels
Yes.
are in charge.
Another series of while it was good,
Just going,
you know.
I've no idea what they're talking about. I've
No idea.
It's another TV
No
show
idea.
that's good for the first 5 seasons. And then
I
you
have
need to
no,
give it
I've
up the rest.
never seen Supernatural.
It's
Well, that's
very
because
good.
it was only meant to be 5 seasons. It was
And
only meant
stop.
to be 5.
We don't want to get blocked or
Yeah.
content claimed.
It was only meant to be 5 seasons. That was the whole idea of the show.
Yeah, I
15
know.
seasons later, we're calling it here.
So,
We are
so you are in mortal danger.
So, you guys are in trouble.
Correction. Sesh is in more.
For every minute for every minute you steer the conversation away from the fight, I'll put 10 HP back on this creature. So, you think I'm bluffing, but I'm not.
No, we're not.
So,
Not at all.
so your cleric has been eaten. Your tank Ustenia has actually not received much damage. I think just the acid spray kind of chonked it like up a little bit. But other than that, fine. It's your turn. You are still hasted
Yes.
as a yeah. I mean, there's no way to get around that. You're still hasted.
So that would be 4 attacks.
6
Four attacks.
Oh, four-
Do you want me
four
to count them down for you, or
attacks,
you're okay?
I'm not sure. I mean, 4 comes after 5, right?
No.
You best count for me.
10
This is
more
like
HP.
Holy hand grenade of Antioch levels of counting. Like 1, 2, 5, 3, sir, 3.
That's him. That's him. You're not putting 10 back on for me. That was him.
So, yeah, the creature is there. You are in position. You can see it because it's huge. Actually,
Yeah.
it's bigger than huge. It's a
Gigantic.
gargantuan. Gargantuan. So, yeah, go ahead and let's do your turn. You're hasted, so you get because you've already used your
Quickening.
action surge.
Yeah.
So you only get 4
Yes.
of your attacks this time.
Starting off strong.
Hit.
Don't forget the extra D8 you get for
Yeah.
being a Colossus.
For one, for the first attack.
First attack, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, one. Yeah, that one's a oneer. Hit. I don't think you can physically miss this thing. Oh, okay. There,
Oh,
yeah.
finally!
Yeah, there
Okay,
you go.
so
You have to roll really low to not hit this
Yes,
thing.
I really do.
So,
Yeah.
damage, then a D8, and then 3 D6s.
Why don't you do this? Roll damage 3 times, then roll 3d6, then
And
roll
then
a
do
d8.
the-
and
yeah,
we'll
that's
just,
what I was gonna
And
do.
we'll just do that. Yeah. That way it's just easier.
That top
Okay.
one was a great roll.
That was
Alright,
actually a really good roll.
Oh, that's alright.
And then, yeah, it's because it's for every hit you get a d6 for your mark. Okay.
And then a
So
D8.
she's just in there, and there's just arrows piercing nearby, and she's like, "Well, Rivallon's still doing his job."
That was a 7.
Give it a minute.
Okay.
Sometimes that it's well, actually, it's not going to apply. So yeah, I'll just put that in there. If you say it's a 7, so okay, yeah, it looks pretty bad. Like it's not like on death's door, but it's pretty.
It's heavy. That's
You know,
good.
you know, it's not great. It's not great. We'll say not great. So go
Before
ahead
line from my
and
favorite Battlefield game. I'm up. I'm fucked up, but I'm up.
fucked up when I'm up. Oh, hey, Battlefield 3.
Yep.
I played through that single player not too long ago. Actually, no, that was 2 years ago at this point, or a year ago. Whatever. It's good. It's probably a good thing that they're not going back to doing single player. I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
It is, yes, it is.
Okay. That they're not going to be going back to a single player
Don't I
anymore.
get, like, more movement as well?
I think
Yeah,
you do.
you do.
You haven't
You
moved
double
yet
your
already.
movement with heritage.
Yes, you get double movement.
In which case...
Yeah.
Um,
So you use 60. You use 35
5.
already.
yes.
25. Okay.
Oh, you're going
Big
into
brain on this
combat
man.
Oh.
Osteria! It's flanked!
He's just like, rah. That's it.
It ain't my girlfriend! I don't need it to be fucking flanked!
So Sala's
Yeah.
going to do the same thing she's been doing. She hid last turn, so now she's going to pop out of the shadow and shoot it for sneak attack. And miss because she's not great on that. Thinking about maybe she's better off just using the rapier for a bit. She's going to load the pistol back up. Go.
And
And then
how
use
the
her-
fuck did I miss that thing?
It was
Probably hit. It just didn't penetrate.
It's a smooth bore. It's a smooth bore pistol. You're lucky if you hit the wall on the other end of this corridor.
No, it's just that it bounced off the slimy armor of the creature.
I've
That's all
seen
it is.
airsoft guns with better accuracy than a smooth bore flintlock.
He's not wrong.
There's a reason they stood like 200 men in a line to fire these things. Like,
And still only managed
There's
to
a
get 10%
reason that the death
casualties.
rate of a
You
the
know
death
what's
rate
funny?
during a flintlock period of a duel was pretty low. You
Yeah,
weren't-
but you know what's funny? Even with that, with the whole thing that they put people in line because of accuracy, even that, when they went into battle, they still scored less hits than they did in drills because the Prussians tried it out. They put sheets with a box that was around about the size of an enemy unit from 200 yards or whatever, 100 or whatever it was, 100 paces, 200 paces, whatever the average shooting distance was that their doctrine called for. They fired at it and achieved a certain hit ratio of the number of bullets that fell in the square. Then in battle, they did worse. So
Well, yeah,
It's like
you're getting
Pressure
shot
will
at.
do that.
Yeah.
Pressure will do that. Actual
hit rate
pressure will
dropped
do that.
Artillery.
massively down.
Yeah, artillery, stuff like that. All right, so Sesh,
Hi.
it's your turn. I just gotta check something here because you are swallowed.
I think I'm restricted. I think it's the special rule
I
it said.
think it's attacks.
Yeah,
but
are you
can
suffocated?
have
Blinded,
disadvantage.
blinded, and restrained.
Yeah.
Oh, you also take acid damage. Hold on, I gotta roll.
Oh,
that.
yay.
Yeah, I mean, you're being eaten right now. So
Yeah, that's a great time.
Oh my
that's a lot
god,
of dig-
10d6.
that's ooh. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's
Never
the
mind, just
well.
take
It's
yourself.
it's supposed to happen at the top of its round, so I don't think I did that last time against you.
I only
but-
got eaten by it during its turn, so it wouldn't have happened yet.
Right, this is the first turn. Okay, yeah. So that I just got to remember to put that on there. But yeah, you're blinded and restrained, so that means you have disadvantage on attack rolls because you are blinded.
Even though it's literally here everywhere.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
not necessarily about hitting something; it's about hitting something that matters, like that actually
that's true.
will
Yeah.
deal damage to it. Because I mean, it's esophagus or stomach at this point. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Don't come to me with the biological.
I'm not here to
setup
ask you
of
for
a worm.
biological help, right?
Yeah.
That isn't your
Yeah.
forte.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So you have disadvantage on the attack rolls, but you can still attack because actually is restrained.
I was
Does
looking
res-
for my like handy dandy sheet book, but I don't have it within reach.
Don't worry. I've got my. Don't know what that is. I've got my DM screen, which, even though I hate the waste of space, does have about half of this dedicated to status effect.
Yeah.
Things. Oh, restrained. Because that's not grappled. Grappled, you can still attack, but restrained.
I think you can. It's just disadvantage.
It's me right now.
Blinded would give disadvantage on things. Restrained. Speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. And blinded, I think it's a double thing. Can't see, automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Advantage on you, disadvantage on attack rolls you make. So you have double disadvantage, which doesn't mean anything. So it's just disadvantage on both. So yeah, you can still attack. It's just it's a disadvantage.
But what if I'm doing something that doesn't require me to see?
If it doesn't require sight, then you can still do things. Like, it's just anything that requires sight, automatic failure on that.
Okay.
So,
No, I was just
so
about to
very
be
much
like,
read your spells.
yeah, I know. I was about to use my.
And you're
breath weapon, but
restrained,
then
which means somatic.
yeah, I was about to use my breath
are-
weapon, which doesn't require anything. It's just do it. But I used it already today. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I pop another
No,
level
you
5 smite.
haven't.
I have. Before we came in here, I used it in the hallway to hit the champion and his friend.
No,
We long rested
rested.
since then.
You've spent
Yeah.
a day in this.
Oh, we
in
long
this
rested.
place.
Okay, never mind. But I will pop the level 5 smite anyway because it will. No, actually, I won't. Because I might not.
No,
need
you
it.
can't do both of those.
I can. The smite is. I can pop the smite and have it on my.
Neither
weapon,
of them
but
are
I can-
spells.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, the smite isn't a spell. The breath weapon is counted as a spell effect. I don't know why.
But
Either way, what are you doing?
It's not classed as a level cast, though. You're not expending a
Yeah,
spell slot.
that's true.
Either way, what are you doing?
Trying not to be.
Personally,
Think
I'm having a
matter.
panic attack because I'm experiencing my claustrophobia through Sesh, which is great.
we'll
If
we'll
it
get you out of there.
helps,
Don't
I'm
worry.
with ya.
Yeah,
We're here.
It's fun. It's fun. I love it.
You're not there. You're in your room. You're
I'm
fine.
Thank
not
God
still
for
thinking
that.
about it.
Fuck
Let's
me.
not think about it.
Um,
Anyway,
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try and kill this thing. I'm gonna try and kill it outright. I'm gonna take the disadvantage attack and try and attack it with the spear and pop a smite.
Okay. The spear
Level
it
5.
doesn't imbue anything. We went over that. It's got to be
Yeah, it's
lawful.
needs to be
evil.
lawful, chaotic lawful, whatever. Evil,
No,
chaotic
lawful
evil.
evil.
Lawful evil. Bleh.
Chaotic lawful.
Chaotic lawful.
Such a- That's fine. All right, go ahead and try it. Remember,
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it'll automatically apply it because I have blinded and restrained already applied to me.
That is true. That is true.
With
Oh.
chaotic lawful, is that the alignment of a mole hot cop?
That is pretty good.
Probably. So it's 1d6 piercing. And then it takes a d8 radiant for my divine strike.
Got it.
Nice.
And then it also takes 6d8 from divine smite.
Okay.
yeah.
That's a better roll.
That Good.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Shank.
Okay.
Nice.
Not bad. It looks pretty fucked up.
So yeah, Sesh stabs it, and there's a blare of light from the inside of it as she shanks it. And
Which all of you see is just like a light beam coming out of its open mouth as it roars. Looks kind of trippy.
It has laser powers from its mouth. Run.
Freaking Nithilins with laser
Frickin'
beams.
lasers.
Fucking
lasers.
All right, so we go to top of its turn at that point because you can't do anything else because you can't move. And it should automatically
Beams off
roll.
the shoulder of Neolithids.
It did not roll that damage.
I think there's an O in the damage thing. I don't know if that's meant to be there or not. There's a DMGO instead of DMG. I assume that means that it's not going to work. It's misspelled or something.
Okay, that just applies it.
I don't know.
Oh, damn it.
It should. Let me check. You could have just asked. It's just so.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to because I thought you were editing something. I didn't want to talk over you while you were thinking.
Well, I'm not editing anything. I'm just trying to read through it. Okay, it's got to make a saving throw. Failed. Okay.
Yay! I love failing
Okay.
saves.
So what you see is Sesh, you are regurgitated.
Oh, lovely.
And so it's just kind of like the beam comes out, and then you all hear just and you just see a shape like a python that's just regurgitating.
She's just lying on the
Nice.
ground like, oh, okay.
there's a
That happened.
just a huge weight just falls on the ground. And Sesh is just, you've got your spear, you're just like covered
Spear and
in-
shield in hand, like.
just covered in acidic vial.
We just watched a giant mind snake throw up a dragonborn.
That was like a big loogie.
She's just laying there and like, oh, how much give me
Hi.
patience.
What? You know, it's something you could tell somebody in the future.
Maybe my
like-
therapist, maybe.
Yeah, you know, it's a thing.
Might even
I-
make it into a religious book.
No, definitely not.
nobody
Nobody
knows about
wants-
this.
Nobody ever wants to see this shit. No.
This is a story. This is a story that will remain safely in the couch of comfort.
Yeah.
Couch of comfort. That's good.
It's a magical item in all magical and D&D therapy offices.
Yep.
A D&D therapist office supplement.
No,
Okay, I'm taking that idea.
No. Okay, it's gonna shift over 5, 10, and then it.
No.
Okay.
This looks like pain.
It's going to. It just horked up Sesh, so it's going. It's already kind of primed, so it's just gonna continue that muscular action.
Ow.
And there's just hey you. What do you want? What do you want? It's what you're fighting. And it's going to acid breath out over Ustenia, Sesh, and Isaac.
Oh no.
Bring it.
No, don't bring it.
No, don't.
No, please.
Are they
no. I only have a +1 to my dex. Yeah, this will be a. You'll have advantage on this.
I think you'll have advantage on it.
I don't.
No, I don't either.
No. Actually, you're prone.
Pretty sure I have disadvantage because of that.
It might actually be an auto fail.
No.
No, hold on.
That's only for melee attacks, I think.
Yeah, ranged attacks, I think, actually get advantage on it.
Oh, that might help. A touch, maybe.
Let me double check.
Is it a ranged attack? Because it's a
I
code.
think it's a save, isn't it?
It's a dexterity save. Ooh, yeah, that's the thing. Prone creatures' only movement is crawl. Disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, disadvantage. It is beyond 5 feet. It's 10 foot away. So that's the thing. All right. So dex saves. Let's see.
Oh,
DC
fuck.
18.
Oh, look at that!
Oh,
nice.
damn.
Natural 20. Ow, this is going to be painful.
Oh, both me and
That's two-
Justinia rolled a
Two
20.
natural 20s. That's 2 natural 20s.
And me over here
babe,
with a 5.
Babe, high five.
It's because I'm gonna say that this is because Isaac is like full cover, not looking at this thing, so he just had no idea this is coming.
Ooh, that
Ow!
hurts.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Pain.
Ow.
Pain.
Pain! Fucking Ustini already taking 8 damage, you bastard! Take a full 33.
It's given- you need to say that bastard differently, given the whole beginning of this.
Bastard!
There you go.
That's such a great thing, because Daniel only took 8 damage.
I halved and then halved it again because I have rage on.
Yeah.
And I succeeded
super
the test.
rage.
It was aiming high. You just got the spittle. Like,
I just got it. Just like the luggy, like fully went over their heads, and they just got the drippings, and I just got the full like cannonball.
just comes onto you. Yeah, Isaac's not doing so hot. Nope.
What was your first clue?
He's in this fight.
That was also
The acid burns.
that was also like a pretty all or nothing damage roll too, because that was 3 1s and then like a couple of 5s and 6s, but like not a lot in between. It was kind of an all over. So yeah, that's
Isaac,
it.
go get him back.
Yeah, here comes the fuck you roll.
And now we worked out last time. It has no other things it can do. It just gets an attack. It just gets one action and a movement. It doesn't get its standard. Doesn't get anything else. So
We also found out it doesn't have any dex.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna. I'm doing an attack. I'm not pissing about with making it do
Hey,
a
Isaac,
saving
I'm not
throw.
pissing about with
go
all that
ahead.
shit.
Oh yeah, because you
Right.
failed on like so many of
Yeah,
those.
because we found out that it seems to be somewhat resistant to magical saving throws. So I'm gonna use some sorcery points to distant cast inflict wounds at 6th level.
Ow.
What does it need to do against that?
I make an attack on it. It's a spell attack.
Okay.
He's got to reach out and
So-
touch somebody, essentially.
Not cure wounds. Yeah, I'm reaching out and touching.
Except you're not reaching out and touching because you can distance.
So
He's touching with his
Using
mind
the
bullet.
force.
I hit.
You hit.
So that's
Level
8d10 necrotic damage
Yeah.
coming out.
Okay. There's a good chance he's dead.
Okay, there's a good chance he's dead.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh,
Yeah,
just-
15.
Well, the thing is, it would then also take a further 12 from my wings as the
It's-
as a point. Yeah.
You reach out and cast, and you just see, like, all of you see this creature, like, an effect oddly leave Isaac's hands and kind of slowly, because it's not meant to be quick, slowly float over to the creature and just touch it, embed itself in the flesh of this of it, and just starts turning black and like rotting as it goes through, and this thing makes like really horrible sounds that I can't recreate with my limited vocal range. It just...
Do you want me to have a go?
No, it's fine.
No,
And
I
it
want
just
to sleep tonight.
like totally the one graboid that attacked Bert in his basement in the first episode, in the first tournament.
I just imagine that I
Trying to break into the wrong
into the
rec room,
ceiling.
ninja!
Yeah, just like hitting its head into the ceiling and going back and forth, and then finally collapsing. But this time also rotting as it does that, and then it just kind of deflates down in a pool of its own acidic bile into the ground.
Isaac with his hands out, and like you just like imagine it's like the black ichor of like the necrotic damage energy around his fingers, and like almost the handprints and the handprints sort of thing. But my skin is just like burning red. I'm sizzling. I'm smoking, and it's just like.
There's an appreciable percentage
kill,
of
Isaac.
Long enough.
There's an appreciable percentage of your feathers that are gone too, off your wings, just melted away.
Just holds up a hand from the ground,
because they're just like golden light,
kill,
but the
Isaac.
golden light is just blurred. Like
It's blurred. There's a lot of
it's just,
acid on them.
Like it's got like a Gaussian blur on it, and it's just like
A good kill, Isaac. Ow, pain.
you're still on the ground. So it's like I'm like that, and I look down. It's like.
Hold up my
We're
hand,
both
just his thumb.
We're both
Thumbs up.
Yeah, just thumbs up, just because we're both covered in acid. Like,
Rivallon didn't get hit once. Neither
How
did
are you
Mog.
doing, Rivallon?
I'm good.
Yeah, so you good.
Fuck the both of you.
Funny thing, as you
help.
Funny thing is, you look as this is all going around. Then you look down to Sash, and then you look at the creature, and it's like kind of bubbling into its own pool bit. And then you look over to the side. The wall has mended itself back up in the few microseconds since you looked away from it, and it is now again a solid wall.
Sesh remembers which direction we need to go in, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's down the very end of the hall, and then we take a left. Give me a hand up, please. Astinia. Oh God, pain.
Astinia helps.
Alright. Give me a minute. Okay. I need healing. Isaac needs healing.
I need healing. Actually, I'm not as bad as
Astinia
you.
needs a
Actually, no,
little
I
bit of
am.
healing.
I'm worse than you because actually, no, we're both at about the same amount percentage-wise of our HP.
Yeah.
I'm good, thanks.
Oh wow, it's literally just me, Ustinia, and
Yeah,
Isaac who took damage.
Quite literally,
both-
yeah. Nobody else
Boys,
took it.
all three of us just took the acid both times round. That's it.
Yeah.
I just face tanked it.
Yeah, Ustinia was just like, I don't feel pain. Fuck you.
I'm sorry. This thing pain you keep describing. It's a new concept to me. Could you give me some more information?
Right, I'm gonna use a prayer of healing.
Really weird for Rivallon right now. He was like microseconds away from finishing getting vengeance for his dead family, and now he's just been days in this maze that he can't get out of. It's a lot of...
Isaac is just
Ooh.
like,
You can make me
this is-
re-roll 2 of those, right?
yeah.
I would like to
Re-
re-roll
yeah.
the 2 ones, maybe.
Go for it. Reroll the 2 ones. But I won't be doing
Better.
any more than that. Purely
better.
because
Better.
I wanna
So
save
that's an
some
extra
sorcery points. 12. Yeah. Add 12 to your to your HP, or take away 12
I'm
from
at
the wounds. you've
30
taken.
exactly then. Perfect.
Yeah, I think
Ustinia's
Ustenia
fully
is
healed.
Ustenia's at just zeroed out. He's good.
Yeah, Ustinia's fully healed and Isaac's at like 19, I think, if you include
yeah, I'm
12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, 12. So yeah, 19.
Yeah, that'll do then. I'm not going to heal anymore because I want to keep some spell slots just in case.
And then I'm going to give myself 12 back for being a divine soul, leaving me with 7.
Nice. Did you
But
guys ever
I'm,
give me that pristine healer's kit you found?
No, Isaac is going to do that now.
Oh,
Take this.
precious. My
I
precious.
got it
She
off.
puts it in her bag.
I got it off of the cart goblin.
I don't care where you got it. I'm glad you have it, and puts it in
I
her
was picking
bag.
up 2 days ago while we were in here.
but this is the first time Isaac's ever looked sunburned.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
No, it's not sunburn. It's more like
I'm
what-
portraying it as it looks sunburned.
I was gonna say more like a first degree, like kind of burn across like most of your body, like or second
Oh,
degree.
that's
like,
how
an
most of my
infrared.
that's how most of my sunburns end up. So
From that.
I've gotten third degree burns from sunburn once.
I've had
Yeah.
second degree on my shoulder when I was in Turkey in 50
All
degrees.
along my back. I spent all day in a
Nice.
pool.
I'm
So
sorry,
I have a-
it
I have
just
a
sounded
question
like you
for
said
you.
when I was in Turkey in 53.
Yeah. What are you doing in Turkey at 53? Jesus, Midge.
No, the temperature went up to about 53, I think.
You're in the Crimean
see.
War.
Okay, so Roach,
Yeah.
I have a question for you
Fifty
for mechanical reasons here. Blessed Healer states that when I heal someone with a spell, I get 2 plus the spell's level. Do I get that for every person I heal, or just for the one cast?
It's for the cast.
Okay. So
It's,
only-
I would read that as you get the extra back every time you were expending magic to
heal
heal.
people.
Yeah. so
Okay,
that's the-
cool. Yeah, so I only get 6 instead of
Because
12.
you're already broken, so you're not getting
Hi.
anything else.
I wanted to
I-
ask just to clarify because it's a
You're fine.
I-
You're fine.
as-
you're not really,
as-
but you're good. Yeah.
As the
Not really,
least
but fuck
broken
you.
member of this party, yes. I actually no. I think Mog's now the least broken member of this party. Oh no,
I'm
actually,
pretty
no. She's got the
broken.
surveillance drone. No, she's got the surveillance drone. It's back to being me as the least broken. And that's
That's
only
saying
because I
something, by
can
the way.
fly for a minute.
No.
Not all that
no.
broken.
I'm gonna point out, Rivallon's not that broken. He is an average. He's an average fighter rogue, or not a fighter ranger combo class. The only reason he's kind of broken now is because he is comboed with a caster who can cast haste. And that is it. But that is a proper use. You are using resources to make that happen, like as opposed to Ustenia, who is naturally steel.
yeah. Ustenia is just made of
Okay.
adamantium.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Ustinia
And I
is
just-
Wolverine.
Yes.
The only way, okay, so I'd say Rivallon's pretty equally broken compared to me. Then I'd say.
Yeah. Speaking of Rivallon,
Pain.
while everyone else is kind of trying to like put their insides back or like put salve over parts of their face, you see in the bile pool that is left of this creature, you see a bag.
Oh,
A bag.
Just a bag.
Just a bag.
Yep.
Okay, I take one of my swords and hook the bag out of the bile pool.
I mean,
Okay.
that's
You
fine.
yeah.
So you're picking it. You're not physically touching the bag. Is what
You
you're saying. You're-
use
with
use
your
a magical
body, you're
weapon
using-
as well,
you're-
so the acid doesn't eat it.
I don't
Yeah,
think he
I-
has any
I do.
non-magical swords.
Yeah, I don't have non-magical swords. I have magical everything.
You've
yeah,
got
so
he's got a whole bunch of +1 rapiers that
He's got +1 rapiers of wounding. He's got the champion sword.
Yeah.
He's got his magic bow.
So yeah, you do that. So you do. Probably I'd say rapier is what you would pick. 'Cause
yeah,
that's
it's
easier
used
to
because
kinda
it's
get
easier
hooked
to kind of
around.
focus and
Yeah. A bit harder with like like something like a saber or a or a scimitar.
Yeah.
Rapier's
to
just a
pick
pokey
something up.
stick.
Yes, a very refined. Just as a CPU is just sand that has electricity put in it,
Yes,
a rapier is just a very pokey rock. Yes.
Yep. This is right. This is not a single word of a lie has been said in this entire conversation.
I hate to say
Just to
this.
put that out there.
This
Point of
conversation
fact,
is
though,
going
the
down.
CPU that's wrong because the CPU is sand that has had electricity put in it or had lightning put in it, but we also had to trick it to think.
Yeah.
That's the extra step. But
This is the same kind of logic along my Mech Warrior 5 finding those stones that were hanging in the air and going, anti-grav stones, that's how you make anti-gravity work on spaceships. You put them underneath deck plating.
Welcome back to Mech Radio, folks. We've discovered a brand new
So-
deposit of anti-grav rocks.
So yeah, you pick up this bag. What you when you kind of like bring it up and look at it,
Mhm.
it looks like a fairly nondescript bag. It is untouched by the acid.
It's not a nondescript bag.
It's not a nondescript bag. All right,
Does it look? Does it have any similar markings to the bag that I am carrying constantly?
They have teeth.
The bag you're holding, your bag of holding is what you're trying to say. That?
The bag
bag
that
of
I'm holding.
Yeah, the bag of holding that you are holding. It doesn't like yours doesn't have a lot of markings on it. It's a pretty you got it for it's like a cheap one. It's not like a very ordained one. This one looks like it could be. It's the same dimensions in a general sense.
No, there could be different bags here.
hello. Got a bag here.
I'll have a look. I cast identify.
Okay.
Good idea.
Dunk. Is it a bag of holding?
You get a sense.
Devouring.
Yeah, you cast identify on it, and you get the sense this is a bag of holding.
Oh, nice.
Right. Keep this safe because we've
Double
got things
bag of
to
holding.
do. We'll have a look in the inside when we finish our things to do.
It's a bag of hoarding.
I will. Okay, so shall I just put another? I'll put that bag of holding in my bag of holding.
No!
No.
Rivallon, just
Wait,
leave
no,
it
no,
on you.
Alright.
That doesn't do that. That doesn't do that unless they're both open. Or no, isn't it only if you do it with a bag of holding and a portable hole?
It's
Or
not
No,
worth the
a bag of
risk.
holding and a bag of holding are put into each other. It does.
I thought do they have to be open for
It's
that?
not worth the risk.
I am putting it
Yeah,
on
how
my
about
belt.
you just like let someone else carry that second bag of
in
holding?
my
Carry that second
backpack.
bag.
Don't
I'm
be
putting
greedy,
it.
Isaac.
Yeah, stop trying to carry all the bags of holding. You bags of
I'm at the
holding
back, I
hoarder.
don't get told. The
Bag of
bag of
holding
holding
hoarder.
is if placing a bag of holding inside an extra room space created by a handy habit portable or similar destroys both items. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, you can't do that.
No, you can't do that because there would be
Yeah,
a
you
literal
can't do that.
explosion of astronomical proportions.
However, if it is another bag of holding, and we need to go to Plan B when we're next to say
Google.
a certain god, just I will fly in there, kamikaze dive, bang, let's go. Or Ustinia just hits it together because he might survive that hit.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know why, but all I can imagine in my head is just Isaac going, Paylor is great!
It was great.
That's bad.
Dude.
That's probably something I shouldn't say on Twitch.
No, you really shouldn't. No.
To be fair, I had thought that would be a funny thing in like 40k to have just like an Imperial Guardsman with like a det pack, just like go up to a Chaos Space Marine and go, "The Emperor's great," and just like pop it.
Oh no!
God.
Oh no! Oh no!
No. Okay, let's stop this.
Yes, let's stop
Let's
this conversation right now, please.
Okay. That
But
I'd
conversation
rather
is
yeah.
not get like
Which
banned
I'm
from
pretty sure
Twitch
has happened, by the way.
and
in
YouTube.
the- Yeah. So, by the way, I want to let you know there has been an update to Fantasy Grounds. Attunement's now a thing that you can
Oh, cool.
specify in your inventory.
Is it?
Please
That's
don't
cool.
ask me to do that right now.
I
It's
see.
a
There's
button.
the A
It's a
slot.
button press. It's a single button press.
Oh, yeah, I
there
see.
it is.
Oh,
Okay,
Yep.
so I'm attuned.
Right, let me find my-
to...
I think the only thing I'm attuned to is the...
Yeah, I can
Spear
only
the
be
champion.
attuned to one thing. I need more stuff, guys. I'm just saying.
Me too.
I only have Oh, the Star of Palor hasn't been giving attunement as an option. I was like, how am I only attuned to two things? I'm missing out on something. What's going on?
This is wrong.
I can
yeah,
only
Roach
attune
needs
to my
update the Star
rapier
of Palor.
of destruction and death.
Yeah, your rapier of wounding. Yeah. I haven't. I don't. That was the thing I haven't put into the new items. The champions. I don't have those programmed in because I'm not sure what option that is to do that.
I'll see. I'll have a
Uh,
poke round.
It's not sure what it is. So okay,
Ah,
but yeah,
it-
you
it-
get that.
I think you have to put requires attunement in brackets next to its rarity. By the look.
By the way, Mog, because I was double checking the identify spell. The bag that was picked up by Rivallon. does contain items within it.
Oh, that's cool.
Like I say,
So what
we'll
you're
look
saying
in it later.
So what you're
Yep.
saying is Rivallon has secured the bag.
Yes.
So to edit those so
Good.
they require attunement, you go into the items options. If it's locked, unlock it, and then next to its rarity in brackets, put requires attunement. Both of those words have capital letters at the beginning, and it will unlock the attunement slot.
Got it. I will be doing that. Yeah, I'll be
Uh,
doing that surreptitiously while you are playing.
I just
game.
did it for the bag for the Star Paylock.
So yeah, that's what you get from your from looking around there. There is now no longer a hole from which the creature came through that has repaired itself magically. So what do y'all want to do?
Well, I've
Sesh,
healed
which
up as
way?
best as I can. End of the hall, take a left.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Longsword of the Champions has had that done.
Oh, okay.
So you all continue walking and heading down the straight corridor, following the path to the point where you were sure it was, even though you you don't have anything past this floor. I don't think you just had the visual path
Yeah.
to, I think,
We
to
know
the
it's
end.
on this floor.
No.
Yeah.
Not the ultimate thing you were looking at. You still had a few floors to go. There was still pull down. Sesh knew that. But either way, you get to the end of the corridor. It's a pretty long one. You take a right, and you can see another stairwell down, much like the ones that you have seen before. What do y'all want to do?
Let's keep going, I guess.
I'm going to put my eyes on and just.
Blinded by all the magic around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Never mind.
It's like being flashbang.
It's like Arwan
I've got-
on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all the grass and the green and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, Spear of the Champions now has also got its attunement thing set up. So there you
Oh,
go.
I see. Yeah. Little checkbox. Nice.
So yeah, you head down the stairs, and you
Head
are
down.
presented with another maze. So what do y'all want to do?
Do I remember, Roach? Because it's been time. If the exit's on this level or if it's further down.
Give me an intelligence check. You were just eaten, not like 10 minutes ago.
Fair.
So,
Probably not.
you get the sense you're not too far away, but whether or not that's on this level or the next one, you weren't sure. You're in the right like general area, but with how big this place is,
So, considering the fact that I've just been eaten by something,
Shall we take a break?
probably not a bad idea.
Well,
are you taking a?
we take a break. I can send Betty on a recon mission. But I remember you saying, Sesh, that before the battle you'd think about an hour away, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely somewhere around here. It's close, but
It's an hour away. She got the sense with the exact path that she
Yeah.
was following. It doesn't. Yeah. So
I'm
But if we
thinking-
don't find that exact path,
If we take a break, let Sesh heal up a bit. She can recast the spell.
I can't do that.
we'd need a full rest for that.
upload. You'd have to spend another night here.
So much. I mean, we can either spend another night here and guarantee get out, or take a short rest, keep moving, and spend the next 6 weeks here.
The man's got a point.
Well, either way, it's going to be a long rest. So
There's going to be a
if-
long rest involved somewhere.
So it's either keep looking or just sleep now.
Put it to you this way. I am up for whichever way is going to get me to him.
The second option will get you to him a lot faster.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's break for an hour. I will send Betty, because she is quicker than all of us. If she can find something that's different, we can follow that path there, because Ustinia and Isaac will remember the way. If she can't find anything, long rest, Sesh borrows my clairvoyance parts again, we properly find the path tomorrow. Does that make sense?
That works.
Unless, Rivallon, can I borrow that bag?
Alright.
Well, you can do this. Put your hand into it and say, think or say map.
Okay.
I mean, if you turn it upside down, it empties everything out.
Yes, but if there is a map in there, that will instantly come to his hand rather than us going through.
True.
Okay. If I lose an arm on this, you're losing your head on this.
That's
Okay.
fine. Absolutely.
It's your favorite shooting arm.
Ah!
All right. You feel something on your hand, like something like in your hands, and when you pull back, you see not a parchment map you are familiar with, of the kind that your party mate Isaac is known for. What you see is a roll of what you can only assume to be some sort of fibrous, maybe bamboo, in a big roll that when you roll it out, it makes a long, like very tall, long map.
Mr. Cartographer. This seems like something you should probably deal with.
Oh, okay. Bamboo.
Well, I've seen bamboo in the Sakesh Isles. Is that tropical or?
Yes,
That's right.
actually, grows very abundantly there.
Does it look fresh, or like well
I'm
preserved?
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Because there's you don't bag of holding doesn't allow things to
No, it doesn't
rot.
really allow thing to rot. No.
I mean, you can't go in there yourself because you'll die of suffocation. But yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't rot. So yeah, there's no microbial things to get in the way. So yeah, it looks pristine. What it is? Make a history and or intelligence, or I guess if you wanted to do like a cartography check.
Okay.
Isaac, you could.
So you'd probably get your
How would you?
proficiency tools
Yeah.
with it.
It would
That'd
be
be-
your tool proficiency because you're basically using your knowledge of
Mhm.
cartography to
Yeah.
do that. So it would be your proficiency
You rolled a
bonus, your intelligence
14.
bonus. So, Sesh gave you a 14, so now add your proficiency and your
No,
intelligence.
Wrong
Mark gave
person.
you a
Wrong
14.
female member of the party there.
Fucking hell.
It's a plus. What would you say this
need
would
more
be?
of
A
these.
wisdom or an intelligence skill for the cartography? Because with the cartography tools, it's like sometimes it's dex for like actually crafting. But if I'm using the thing, would this be an intelligence or a wisdom to think? Because I need to know what bonuses I can burn.
I'd say it's intelligence because you're trying to suss it out
Okay, so that makes it a 19.
with proficiency and intelligence.
I've only got a +1 to my intelligence. Remember, Mr. Mediocre, held together by 2 necklaces.
I give you guidance. I can give you
I have a
guidance,
s-
and you can add a D4
I'm-
to it if you want.
Oh, I'll add a D4. Yeah, I'll add a D4. That's a 4.
Nice.
So that's
23.
23.
23. Okay, so what you get is you can you get the sense that it's not a standard map that you're used to. It's an older kind. You've only read about, but it is a scroll map. So it instead of portraying a area and then having a path kind of shown in relation to that area. So like a pirate map will have like, dotted line to the X, and then you see the broader area. This instead is a different mindset of map making. This shows the path without reference to the other things around the path other than primary landmarks that you would see from the path.
Okay.
So it depicts a journey, not a location.
So basically, we've got to find something that we've seen that's on the map.
Yeah, and from what you get a sense here, Isaac, it is in no way relating to the situation you are currently in, as it depicts things like mountains and forests, a river crossing at one point, a few named cities in a language I don't think you know.
Morg, get over here. We've got language
What?
that we don't understand.
Is it a recognizable script?
I gotta check what.
Hoi there.
Watch this.
Yeah, reads anything.
Yeah, I know.
This one here. My God, I'm going
Again.
through 2 heads right now.
Again, I am a bit broken.
Because I speak Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish. So that's a number of scripts.
I speak breakfast biscuits.
Oh.
Delicious.
I mean, I'm 90% mac and cheese and French toast at this point in my life.
90% mac and cheese and French
Sorry.
toast.
100% carb.
I was gonna say,
there-
so what? You're 100% still student? Because it just sounds like.
Yeah.
I mean, no, my diet is 1000% carbs. There is nothing that's not a carb in my
I'm
diet.
at least 62% protein shake. At least. I have a salted caramel flavored shake. It's actually quite nice.
Like my diet can everything I eat. It can be made with potato, flour, water, eggs, and milk. Literally
dairy in
everything in
your
my
diet,
diet.
please.
Yeah.
Language group. I'm looking at the language groups, and I'm trying to sense what script it's using.
And eggs are a
I
good
mean-
source of protein. So good.
Yeah, that's where my protein sources come from. My egg. I love an egg.
Especially if it's battered and then put on some bread and then covered in cinnamon.
Yes. I haven't had French toast in a long time. I should make myself some tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna make
don't
some
like
tonight
cinnamon.
after this.
Ah, I have some.
I don't like cinnamon. I make my French toast savory normally. Honestly, savory French toast. Don't put sugar on it. Melt some cheese on it, or turn it into like a.
There's a good recipe for savory French toast in the, or at least a potential for a savory French toast recipe in the D&D cookbook. There's halfling stuffed French toast.
Bacon in it
that-
or ham in it.
No, it's a type of it's like I'll get it in the break. I'll I'll let you know. I can't remember off the top of my head. I didn't like it
Okay.
as much because the filling wasn't that great. It was kind of a very it was very underwhelming filming, but it was pretty good. Okay, I can't figure it out. They have a unified language, but I don't see the
I will
script,
just
what it's
I will
supposed to
just
be.
show it to
Mog.
the part. I was
It's very it's like scratch like. There's it's made with like a very
Abyssal.
with no, like
Or is it Draconic, because Draconic is very scratchy as well.
in terms of the aesthetics, it's close. Like, the dragon language from Skyrim, it's very aesthetically close,
Yeah.
like something that's been written in a claw or something like that. Is kind of the sense you're getting with that. But it doesn't matter because somebody can just fucking poggers.
That is
I
Poggers in
understood that
Draconic.
as well. I like the two little men in the middle of it.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah, that is good. But Mog can just read it.
Read it.
Because she just casts the thing.
Mog,
Does
what
that
are
let
the
you also understand what language it is?
No, I think I can just
Read it.
read it. So if it's like poetry, it will be really
Just read
literal
it.
to me.
Just read it.
Exactly. But no, I wouldn't necessarily. I don't think my
So,
ability lets
all-
me know what
all-
language it is.
All poetry becomes Vogon poetry.
I've just figured out Mog Song. It's literally just read it, but it's just read it. Just read it.
Read it. Read it.
Read
Read
it.
it.
No,
I
you
was gonna
don't
say-
even have to speak it.
I was gonna say it's actually a bit more like what happens when you translate when Japanese translate English into their songs and that's translated back. Because if you ever heard Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, to English to Japanese to English again, it's really funny, and Rudolph was useful. So yeah, you
Yes, Google Translate.
you went ahead and you look at it. It's a lot of these names are they're a lot of cultural kind of based names. So you get like it's a word and then like river, which you assume means that it's the label of the river. But I don't think it would translate the word if there's no direct translation for it. It's just the name.
If it's like a name or something, it's not gonna.
I don't think it would. So a lot of that it doesn't really work. Though oddly enough, because of the way languages work, you have like in one of the cities, it's a bit of a longer name, and it's like chunks of descriptors. So it's like Parathox City on the hill city, and it's like that's what you get from it, and it could be a lot more poetic in the original language, or it could be
like a lot of like.
It's a
sounds
lot of
it
like
could be-
English place names that have been kind of redone
Hill.
over a while.
Hill.
Yeah, hill, the
This
city.
does sound like a. It sounds like it could be a map of the like colonial regions or something. Like maybe one of the.
You got a lot of those.
Places out
You get the sense though that it's definitely a semi-tropical area because there's a lot of forests in here next to rivers, and it looks wet, and the calligraphy is very nice in terms of its design and like they were able to get a lot of detail in the map on bamboo, which is a very thin bamboo.
Did I ever see any local script from the Sakesh Isles? Like any locals out there who've written anything
Give me a history
down?
check.
Okay, let me give that a go.
Yeah, get that and go. Yeah,
I will give myself guidance because I can. History. That was cocked on my screen.
That was
At,
super cocked on mine
14.
too.
Yeah, it's a
14. It's Tabaxi.
It's Tabaxi,
Ah.
I say, after a moment.
It's Tabaxi. It's a Tabaxi script.
She's just like, wait,
which is the
that's
primary,
Tabaxi.
which is the primary inhabitants of the Sakesh Isles. And as you start looking at that, this is definitely some sort. This is probably on the large island of the Sakesh Isles, Sakesh, which is the where it gets this name from. And it's definitely a long journey, probably along the coast. And Sash, if you spent time there, then you definitely recognize the beginning.
That was
of
the whole
this
reason I
is-
was on the boat. I was at the Sakesh Isles and it was coming back
Yeah.
from the Sakesh. That was the
You
reason I
get
was
this-
on that boat.
Yeah, you get this. This is a depiction of the coast journey, which is a cultural staple in the Sakesh Isles
Like a
along the main
pilgrimage.
island from. Well, it's not religious based. It's from the cultural center to the administrative center of the nation.
This is the Hollywood famous people's houses map of the Sakesh Isles.
No,
No,
it's like the
more
people
like,
the people who
going for
went
the
from
census back
Koto.
in your hometown.
In a way, it actually in Japan it was a thing from going from what Tokyo is now to what's the other one that was basically there was a cultural
Kyoto.
Kyoto
Or
and Tokyo.
Yeah.
And Quito. Yeah. It went from those two was a big thing that people would travel a lot because you'd go from like where the emperor stays to where the government actually functions, and it was like kind of a big thing. This is basically the same thing. It's a very big kind of people do it at least usually once in their lifetime or a couple of times. It's like a big deal, and this just depicts that journey.
Oh,
This is a
what you
weird
get.
thing
Put
to
that in my
find in
map.
this vault. Just
You
to put
said
that
map.
out there.
well, you said map, and maybe it was a tabaxi that unfortunately fell victim to this creature.
I'm not sure on that. They don't usually tend to.
Maybe there
Yeah,
are more
who knows?
maps in the bag. Maybe this is just one of several maps that they had.
Well, it's going in my map case.
You've got 8 hours, so if you wanted to spend time doing your
Open
short
bag,
rest,
turn upside
Where you're wrong.
down,
Yep, turn
empty
upside-
bag.
Pull the bag.
We're doing
out
this away from
inside
the
out.
acid-covered floor.
Yeah,
I'm
already
assuming,
miles away from
I'm
that.
assuming you're on the next floor
Yeah, we're
down. And
downstairs already. Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
We're doing this on like the landing area at the bottom of the stairs.
We better find something useful in this.
There'll be money.
Yeah, hopefully. Money's always useful.
So, you open the bag, tip it over, and then give it a nice, like, 3 shakes to activate the the control
Auto
alt.
Eject.
Yeah, mode. And what pours out of this can only be described as the eclectic gatherings of a tourist.
There's gonna be
So-
some fun stuff in here.
I feel
So
like I'm
there's-
reading a Stellaris event chain right now. You find
Yeah.
this bag
Yeah.
inside of a nearly
Paradox. Hire me.
in a mysterious, and now you've opened the bag, which is essentially
It's the L
Aliens
gate.
tour.
We've opened the L gate.
You just open the urn in orbit, and it's just an aliens tour as like gathering, like the hall from Tokyo.
Oh, I'm just imagining all those little pamphlets you get in a Little Chef, like the ones that are like
So-
local areas, like.
So what you get, obviously, there was the map of the journey on the Sakash, the coast journey, which now you kind of get the sense was probably something he bought, or they bought. There is a couple of like really ornate silken fans that have been like handmade. He's got 2 or 3 of those in the stack. Definitely, you saw those in Sakash.
Sesh picks one up and it's just like, I couldn't afford these when I was there. They were like a 3 or 4 gold each.
Yeah, and you can tell these weren't those ones because you open it up and you can already tell it's like one of those fans that looks good when it's down, but functionally it's just like it's gonna get nicked, like it's gonna start like not folding
This is for
correctly.
presentation.
Cheap one.
It's a cheapo, like it's a cheapo copy. You find 10 gold pieces in the stack. There is a spare pair of shoes, a pack of rations for 7 days, half of an eaten ration. There is a single lantern without oil.
Well, that's something important.
There is
The
an empty
eclectic
oil canister
gatherings of a tourist.
for the lantern. There is a equivalent of a kimono.
Oh, that's cute. Who is it sized for? Like, is it human-ish, elfish?
When you hold it up, it wouldn't fit any of you because it's definitely too small. It's probably for somebody that's 3 or 4 feet tall,
Oh, halfling or no? Or
Halfling.
something.
but broad, but very broad,
Dwarf.
Kinda.
Dwarf.
kind of in
Dwarf.
that, like very
Dwarf.
broad. A ticket for a ship.
What's the
Does
name
it
on
have
the
a
ship?
date on it?
It does. Give me a second.
Does it have the name of the
Should
ship
I
on it
open
as
it?
well?
It does. Give me a
It
second.
would be really funny if this was meant to be on the ship that Sesh was ended up on.
So it's for a 2-person cabin. Has 2 names on it. Dora and Darna.
Aw.
Oathmark.
Wait, that's familiar.
Dora and Donna Oathmark. Dated for 1751, which is about 100 years ago. And the ship's name was the Greycast.
Why does Oathmark sound familiar to me?
Because we've met someone called that. I can't remember who though.
Who was the ship captain.
Yeah, ship
that
lady.
Oh, Isaac's.
Isaac got with.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check. I don't think that was.
I don't think I'm right, but
I
it
don't
could
think
be.
no. I don't think you're right. I don't.
It could be from anything else, to be honest with you. Oathmark sounds like a name that
We
could be.
spent
in
a
any
long
FMC
time
game.
in the dwarf. We spent a lot of time in the dwarven.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, didn't interact with a lot of dwarves there, though.
No.
When you were at like the major cities on the coast, and you were like interacting.
Yeah,
with...
we didn't interact with many dwarves. We interacted with like
Yeah.
a ton of other people.
Yeah. You know that doesn't. Yeah, they're not racially homogenous. You
No.
know, it's a modern modern nation, even though
Yep.
they're called the Dwarven Freeholds. You know, it's just more of a thing. Yeah, no, that you haven't. Yeah, no,
I don't
you
know why
haven't,
my head is like, I've met someone named that before.
I think I know why. I don't think I knew about it whenever this item was specifically made, but Oathmark is actually the name of a tabletop miniature war game.
That's
Oathmark.
Ah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a fantasy like rank and flank kind of.
That's the one, yeah.
Like Kings of War.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
just different. But yeah, it's dated for about 100 years ago. On the Greycast. And two occupancy. But yeah, that's what you get from there. It didn't have a lot, but it had some things in there, and yeah, you got 10 gold pieces out of it.
Just put those straight in the party fund. We're not even going to bother splitting those out.
I mean, the extra bag of holding is useful as hell.
That's a good thing. Well, I wonder if
And-
Session's actually going
Rivallon's
to take the
still
kimono.
alive.
Session's going to take the kimono.
Okay, it's a bit
She
small.
she thinks it's cute. She might have it styled. She might like bring it back somewhere and have something styled after it because she thinks it's good looking. It would really accent her figure.
So,
Right, if you
do you spend the rest?
want to settle down,
Go ahead.
I will take first watch.
Right. Short rest time.
Are we having
All
short
right.
rest or long rest?
We can do the short rest. We said we're going to do the short rest. If you can't find the exit, we're going to do a long rest.
Right.
Yeah, you're doing the thing, and
So
then if you
I
can't
am
find it,
sending Betty, and because I'll lose contact with her, I will say, go until you find something unusual. Or half an hour goes. No, 45 minutes goes. If not, come back.
okay. Give me a
Guidance.
Thank you. Give it to Betty.
Betty. Boop.
guidance to the bird. I'm gonna say wisdom check. I think to get through a maze. I'm not sure what.
I think an
Check.
owl has okay wisdom. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you could only help her at this point.
Let me see. Owl stats.
Actually, hold on. Hang on 1 second here. I
Owl stats.
might have something better than that. Hang on.
What are the Carfax?
What are the Carfax? What are the Carfax?
There is enhanceability.
Oh, it's concentration. Fuck. Never mind. Yeah, it's concentration though, and I want to like actually use hit die to heal in case we need to get going again.
Okay, no
Oh,
problems.
buddy.
Oh, is that a dookie?
Hi, Duke.
Yeah, he's here. No, don't call him that.
Hey, Dukey. Dukey.
That means
Right,
something.
Wis-
That means something.
Oh, I'm fully aware. Okay, so she does have it's not perception though, it's straight wisdom.
I'm just gonna just wisdom. I'm gonna
Okay,
say
it's
just to
plus
try
one.
and suss out through a. All right, roll it. It's your familiar. What?
It's your familiar, much like how Duke is roaches.
God,
Oh,
he is so
That is
clingy.
a 19. It might not pop up. But
It
was
will.
a
Just give it
19.
time.
Roll the d4 and see if that makes it work. Because it has guidance as well. Well,
No, it's two.
Jesus, that cat.
Is adorable.
So yeah. Is that what you want? You want to be on camera? Is that it? Huh?
No, I want scratching under my chin.
Someone remind me to work out some macros that so that I can just zoom into Roach whenever the cat appears.
Jesus, Duke, you're drooling on me. All right.
Right, it may never pop up. And I can't
I'm gonna
prove
go with the
it.
19.
Yeah.
You don't need to prove it. You've earned my trust.
Thank you.
Yep. All the rest of you still have to, though.
That's fair.
So, 19 plus 2, 21.
Plus 1. I rolled a 19 and she's got plus 1 to wisdom.
Oh, 20 plus 2, 22. Got it. Okay. So, 22. So, what Betty finds is... Duke, I can see you.
Duke,
One
I
again.
can see you, boy.
What she finds in her 45 minutes is going around. She finds a pretty decent path, covers a lot of distance, and what she finds... He's wanting to play with the dice on the table. That's what he's doing. He keeps trying to get clear them.
Let me play with the dice, father.
No, shiny math rocks. You can't have them. He or she... God damn it, I'm now getting Duke and Betty mixed up. She finds... after 45 minutes, the exit to another level. And that's all she finds in her time. And she conveys that to you through however means she does a Pictionary. I
So
don't know.
I can see it.
Using Pictionary.
Yeah. No. Whatever method she uses to convey to you something is... I swear to you are drooling on my hand.
I like the idea that it's just that when she comes back, she just plays hangman.
She's a smart... No. She's a smart bird. But yeah, no, she finds the exit to this level to the next level down. But that's all she finds.
Okay. Well, Rivallon, it probably looks like a long rest then. We know at least the way to the next level, but we don't know whether we need to go there. Okay, I'll stay up for the first watch, guys. You settle down.
All right. So, I'll
That
give you
is
all a long
perfect.
rest.
And that's the perfect time for us to take our midpoint break. So, we will take our midpoint break here, guys. It's hot out for a lot of people right now, so make sure you're hydrating. We'll be back in a few. Get yourself some refreshments, walk around, and we'll be back in a moment's time. We'll see you soon. Yeah,
on you
it's
guys.
cool.
So.
Just-
Is
Not a big
live
deal.
again with the story and the stuff. And hi everybody, I'm researching cats.
Hello. Apologies for people on my end. If you hear a rumbling behind my mic, I had to put the AC on.
That was on
It's,
earlier.
It was on, and I turned it off for the first half, and then it got unbearably hot in here.
We can't hear it.
It's
I
fine.
can't hear
Yeah,
it.
Discord nicely balanced. It's really nicely balanced, but on the stream they definitely can.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Mike is just checking. It is very nice when people who are watching your stream go, your audio's a bit off, because that's fixable.
Yeah.
Give me specifics. How many decibels?
No, why is the
Just a
Mass
triple
Effect
A?
gun so blinking loud?
I have to turn it up to,
every
like,
time?
De-esser? What do we need?
I have my like stream volume turned up to max, and I also have my headset volume pretty high up. I can only barely hear your AC, Midge. Barely.
Yeah, I mean, before it used to like blow out my microphone, so this microphone is beautiful. But
Yay!
All right. So you all take a long rest. Another 8 hours in the unchanging green light of this maze. And nothing happens during that time. What would you all like to do?
I would like to roll 2 d20s.
You can do so.
That's a 4.
Right.
That's a 3. Okay.
Okay. So 2 things to give to the enemy.
offensive rolls, unless you
Offensive
can you
rolls.
change those
unless somebody
D20s?
did a critical failure, then
Yeah.
it would still be better for somebody like Ostenia. Like critical failure.
I
might
have a
still-
question. Do you have to trade that for a D20?
No. So, actually, that's a point, Roach. I wanted to ask you something. So,
It can't be something that has a. It can't be a result larger than the face of the die you are required to roll. So if it's a
Okay.
it's
D4,
not like a luck roll.
yeah. So if you had a D4 that you were rolling and you said I replaced that with a 6, no.
No. But say someone rolled a D100, you get a 3.
I'm gonna check. What is this? What is the ability? What is that?
It's
What is that?
called
Portents or por?
I'm just wondering because we have a certain member of the party that can roll D100s, and if you get under their level, something happens.
Isn't that 2d10s though? I
You
think
can
it's
actually
only for
buy a
attack rolls,
D100.
saving throws, that sort of thing.
I will look it up
check.
because that is.
if
That is-
yeah, to go on,
Where
yeah, but
is?
if so, D&D fix your shit. That be broken. Do not allow a portent.
Leanto says we need
Don't
a
allow
set cam for this stream. Yes, I've already set that up.
Well, Mitch has a lot of cats, but they are not in the office with him anymore.
I already have my cat cam set up.
Utari, you can sometimes see his cat walking behind him.
I
And
have
there's
3
a
that
cat
might be in
showing
here.
here with the webcam stuck up there, so we can have.
You guys
cat
getting
cam
a
drinks.
kitty?
We found one that we really want.
Oh, cool. I'm always a fan of people getting cats, considering I have 3. And
you're
your dog
allergic.
is like Zonko. Yeah.
He is.
And apparently so is my girlfriend. So she's been really freaking out because she was exposed to that Delta variant of COVID. And two of the two, yeah, no, we're both negative at the moment. But it's the 2 of the symptoms that have come with the Delta variant are also the symptoms of allergies. And there's 2 things happening right now. Very high pollen count, and she's being exposed to 3 cats. So the freakouts are real.
Yeah, you can replace any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature that you can see with one of them. So no, not for
Cool.
that.
Thank God. Thank God.
And all of those rolls use D20s, so no, you can't do that. I think that, yeah,
I'm
that would
glad
have been,
they thought
That
about
would've been
that.
OP.
yeah, that would have been kind of OP. All right, so yeah, you did that. What do y'all want to do?
I lend Sesh my crystal ball.
Oh, yeah, you got to recast that thing, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I take a chip of stone off the wall using my mason's tools, like I did last time,
Right.
and I cast find the path.
All right. It works the same way it did last time.
Can you not
And
cast Find the Kitty instead?
Yes. Show me where the cat is.
No,
that'd be
where the
locate
kitten
creature.
is. The kitten.
Locate creature, yeah.
Yeah,
I can point out
that's
where
it.
the dog is. He's right. He's right
Just
here.
a really low level version of locate creature, which is locate like.
Locate Yeah,
Find
we locate.
familiar.
Yeah, be fine familiar if it's familiar. Yeah, you get the sense from the find the path roll, because you get or find the path spell. You get a general sense of where things are, right? And then you also get the direct like map overlay.
Get the best,
Um,
quickest way.
You get the quickest way, and you get like a general sense of how far you are. Correct.
Crazy taxi arrow. Crazy taxi arrow.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah, I was thinking of another thing, like, but I forget which one. Dead Space. You know how Dead Space, you can kind of do that thing where then a line appears whenever you for a short period.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so you can get the sense you are on the level that this is located in, and you see the path of where you're supposed to go. And that'll last for 8 hours. So it's concentration, though.
So follow the Sesh.
Follow the search.
Follow the leader, follow the leader.
What's our marching order? I will happily be at the back.
I will be in the middle because I am squishy.
I am the least squishy of Team Squishy, so I will
I am
rear.
the least squish.
I will be somewhere in there wondering why I'm not driving my Warhammer right now.
Rivallon doesn't have a warhammer. He would be too lethal.
Painting Warhammer.
Warhammer.
I like
No,
the idea of
With with me 2 large lasers, me 4 small lasers, my 2 machine guns, me LRM-10. Oh, I'd be happy.
I think
Aren't you
Rivallon
always
should
happy?
be behind Sesh because he wants to be first out that door.
And not for the reason
First
you're
to the fray.
thinking.
So you move forward, following this path fairly closely. Just try to. I labeled shit poorly. Got it. Okay. So you start heading along this path. What is there to say? It is exactly the same every corridor. There is no change. It is magically identical in every direction. Everywhere you look. Even in the 2 days that you've been here, the 48 plus hours that you've spent inside of this place, you have gotten the sense as well by looking at all of these rough-hewn stones that not only are the paths exactly the same, but the stones that make them up are in a repeating pattern.
God, it's like a Scooby-Doo buffet.
It
Oh
is
God.
so it's like a texture map of stone wall that
Oh,
has been
no.
put up.
Stonewall 3. Copy paste,
Yeah.
copy paste, copy paste.
This
Yep.
place is just made up by Adobe stock. Like, if we go up close enough to it, there's actually like watermarks on it.
Oh God.
Why does that wall say Tasha, see Tasha 2005 on it? Huh.
So yeah, you continue onward. The exit, as you have your spell focused on, is on the opposite side of the floor that you're on. So, it takes you a while to get nearby, as you get closer and closer, and you start getting a sense that the specific location is somewhat shrouded as your path spell gets a little more hazy the closer you get. You get the sense that you're close, and you finally arrive in a how do I put this, in a corridor that you get the sense somewhere ahead of you is the exit, but you have to manually find it, as essentially it just kind of becomes so unfocused that there's no direct thing to follow anymore. Just the general kind of gut feeling that you're near it.
Can I cast see invisibility?
Sure.
Does that help me see anything?
You cast see invisibility, and you see nothing different.
So is there anything different about the room? Sorry.
No. The path in front of you looks exactly the same. Actually, give me a perception check.
Okay.
I will help with that.
I cast guidance on myself because I forgot I can do that.
Hey, mate, you got guidance, remember?
Yeah.
Guidance, yo.
That D4 can make a big difference.
16. You can see in front of you, essentially what you see in front of you is down the path, down this corridor, there is closer to you a right-hand turn, and then further on the path does a T and goes both ways. So you got two, and you notice that for some reason in front of you the ground, like everything so far has been fairly clean. Like there's been nothing kind of scattered or anything like that. In front of you there looks like rubble on the ground. Like not like rubble that you have to like climb over or anything, but like, bits of stone and detritus and like debris, debris.
And it looks like masoned rock rather than something that's been smashed.
Yeah, I would
investigate
say
it if
it
you
looks
like.
it looks like kind of like just rough bricks.
So we have 3 paths ahead, and there's some debris, which is unusual for this green-hued location. Huh.
What's your marching
And-
order, by the way? I forgot that.
I'm at the back.
I'm behind Serge.
I'm in the middle.
I'll be at the front.
But Serge is leading.
Yeah, Sesh is leading, then it's
it's-
Rivallon, then
it's-
it's
I'm
Mark.
behind Session.
You can be beside me. Like,
Yeah, if it's too wide, yeah, we can
Yeah.
do side by side.
It's 3 wide.
yeah, you
Oh,
can
it's three
definitely
wide?
be
It's
beside me.
it's 15 foot wide, 15 foot tall.
I'll take the right of Sesh, and then Rival. Would you take the left of Sesh, or would you just hang just behind?
Solid will
Yeah,
take the
just
middle
behind.
behind Sesh.
Okay, triangle formation, guys.
It's more like that's okay. Yeah. All right.
Rivallon cast, get me the fuck out of here.
How do I?
I haven't killed
share?
something for an entire day.
I cast AR-15.
It's only been 8 hours.
Fucking, I hate.
It's only been 8 hours till we destroyed that giant snake thing that ate Sesh.
Giant snake thing that ate Sash. That's a great descriptor. I love that.
How else would you would like me to describe the tentacle Sesh?
And you were the one that killed it.
True,
No,
but I
they,
would say that you did a large amount of the work.
There is a map now.
Ooh.
That's available to you, labeled somewhere else.
Somewhere else? Why has it got a William Shatner pause in it?
I don't know.
I mean, I love it.
Maybe
but-
there's something on the wing.
There's
Something.
It just sounds like you're trying to like play a really, really bad like CD that has a ton of scratches on it.
Anybody else imagine? And I know this is a random thing, but I'm waiting for you guys all to load. Can anybody else imagine like Stargate, but William Shatner as O'Neill?
No.
No.
God,
I don't want to.
oh God, no.
Now I need someone to fan dub that.
The World.
Yeah, that's a good question. How would he pronounce that? Because we have John Rhys Davies and how he pronounced Gould? Gould, not Gould? So how does he pronounce it? That's great.
Telk.
Actually, I would just love it if it's the crew of the Enterprise bridge, but Stargate. The Bones is a Jackson, Spock is Teal'c.
Right.
Just there's that was
Khan
just
is in
filling
Hotel.
time while you loaded. Yeah, Khan is it. Well, no, Khan would be their first guy. Apophis. Would be Apophis, the guy in the gold Jaffa uniform. Are you all in?
I've
I
just got a low
see
question
black.
mark. Oh, there we go.
I see my tokens and black.
Yeah,
I've actually got a corridor now in green. Gets more green as we get closer down the end. Oh, it's very, very.
I still have nothing right now, so yay.
Yeah, it will load in one by one for us.
Yeah, we go.
That's why I'm just kind of filling time.
Yeah, Roach is into that as well. Oh, there we go. I see. Aha. The rubble.
Huzzah!
Okay.
Right. What do y'all want to do? Don't move your tokens until I tell you to, because we'll just do this in like chunks. You know.
Okay.
So what do you all want to do?
Right till straight on.
I'm gonna before we move forward ahead, I'm gonna pass my thieves' tools to Rivallon. So pass them like down the line to Rivallon, just so someone dexterous at the front has something to disable a trap if they need it.
Cool. Thanks.
Which way is there more rubble? Straight on or sort of round to the right?
Rivallon can see that there is more rubble to the right.
Yes, he can. That's more rubble to the right.
Okay. Shall we have a vote or shall we just go right and then come back again?
We have to all move together.
We do.
Mhm.
We can't split up for this one.
Let's go right. Maze rules this. Stick to one wall and follow it round till we cannot anymore.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I don't know mazes very well.
Yeah. Whatever.
We used to grow a corn maze in the monastery actually once a year.
I thought you
In the
guys
middle
found
of the
that
mountain.
really fun.
Yes,
Obviously,
this
you've
maze
never-
has been so
Obviously,
fun.
you've never been to a corn maze.
It was normally when we had it was
Fun's not usually associated with a corn maze.
we
As
normally
somebody
had a
who's deeply
crossover
rural.
convention with the followers of the
Yeah.
corn god, and it was a part of that celebration.
Are you actually holding your microphone stand now, Mikey? Is that what I'm seeing right now?
It just popped out of the arm.
That seems deeply not connected to anything right now.
It is
Oh,
very not.
Well, I need that.
Very
Where's my
not.
Sirenscape? I need a sad trombone.
Womp, womp, womp.
It just popped out of the thing. I'll just tighten it back up. It'll be fine.
For a second, I thought it was just like it because I saw you and it looked okay for a second, but then I
Mikey.
saw you move it slightly like that.
Mikey,
Yes.
that's what she said.
Knee slapper, this man. Jesus.
Need the rim shot sound effect.
Oh,
Did we-
I've got that as well. Hold on, I'm working on it. I'm working
Nobody
on it.
else is in it though. We don't get the effect.
We don't
No,
get the
I
effects.
get the effect.
That'll be for the next campaign. We'll integrate
where's-
Sirenscape.
Whenever that happens.
Whatever that
Where's,
is.
where's the rim shot? I need that rim shot. Damn it, I can't find the rim shot.
Take that out of
That-
That
I've also
means
found out
so
that I
many
could,
other things as well.
I'm going to say someone.
Yeah, I also found out that it's
His girlfriend is in
that-
the room behind him.
so.
Yeah, give me a rim shot. Yeah.
Oh fucking hell! No. That ends right here.
Oh no. I'm
to a
not
Twitch
sorry.
mod to a Twitch mod in the future. We're talking about the instrumental
Yes,
sound
where you,
effects
where you go.
on the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally associated with success or comedic timing.
Yes.
Or both.
So, or both. Yes, both is true. So yeah, you take a right turn, and what you can see is a corridor straight ahead, more and more rubble in front of you, and it takes a left hand turn at the end.
Boy,
Is this a chamber?
this better be a way out.
Let's go down the end.
Carefully.
With Ustenia doing his trap checking thing.
Yeah.
Right, Ustenia?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Excellent. just sort of check that, you know.
I'm just waiting for like one of these stone rubbles to have like a
Like a dead body?
the magical version of an IED below the pressure plate. Like
Like a
roll
dead
a
body?
roll a check. We'll
Which
get
one
to
is it?
that.
Dex.
It would be for no. I'm talking about if you're running to try and find checks or find try and
Okay.
trap
Traps.
trap. God damn it! Yeah. Roll a perception check.
Ustenia probably has amazing traps.
I will give you your assistance on that, Ustenia.
Advantage.
Whatever.
yeah.
Wow,
Starts with an
that,
A.
2-2.
Drop the
Wow.
2 to 2.
that was on 19 for a long time before that.
Mhm.
That too.
Yep.
You don't see anything, and then nothing happens when you round the corner.
Is clear.
Yep. When you round the corner, you find a body
Oh.
leaned up against, or just kind of like up against a wall. Its knees up, like chest, kind of like into its chest. It's draped over. And what you see, because I'm not going to make you roll for that because you're within distance for it, it's just all tinted green. Like no moisture in the body. It is desiccated. It's a desiccated body.
Right.
The music also got
How
really dark.
are his
The-
clothes and/or belongings?
Neither exist.
Yay.
Okay, let's just ignore him then.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Just ignore him.
Moving on.
Yeah, the corridor beyond extends for a distance and then makes another left-hand turn.
Can you, before we move forward, Sesh, divine sense.
Divine sense.
Can you inform me what that does?
It tells me where things are. Kind of.
Undead
maybe.
things.
So divine sense. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the locations of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type, fiend, celestial, undead, of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. Within the same radiance, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell. You can use this feature, blah, 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
What's the range of that?
60 feet.
60
feet.
feet. And you can detect evil in 60 foot. I just need to check.
So
something
you
here.
get a little ping of celestial behind you.
Yeah,
There's
you definitely
there's
get that.
dude. There's that man who I know is there.
Actually, that's a funny thing because this has been the first time you've cast that since these existed. You get a ping of celestial from Isaac, but you also get 2 other pings, smaller, almost faint after images of kind of it's odd. It's like have you ever seen like those like scientific like channels that make the like they mix oil and water and it's like it's swirling in a vat or something like
Yeah.
that. The 2 forces on a spear and a sword in your party's possession.
So the one I'm holding, the spear I'm holding, and
The one
sword
you're
Rivallon
holding
has.
and the sword Rivallon has. It's kind of this mixture of both that is swirling. It is as if the moral compass or the moral guidance of these 2 weapons is or the souls associated with these weapons is in constant conflict. So you get that.
That's cool.
Yes. You get that, and then you also get a sense of evil about do you get exact distances?
It just tells me. I know the type, so I know if it's celestial, a fiend, or undead.
Okay.
And yeah, I assume I know. It doesn't mention anything about exactly the exact distance, but I know it's there.
You get a sense of evil. You get a sense of evil nearby.
Evil.
Yep.
So I smell something really bad, and I'm like, it smells like evil in here.
Sorry, I thought it.
Damn it, Ustinia, not again.
Well, hey, you're at that point in the relationship. You're comfortable with each other. That's good.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what you get. Do you continue on and take a left-hand turn again to?
I follow the signal unless it changes.
But you haven't gotten a signal yet.
No, like the find the path stuff.
Yeah,
I
you have.
follow
Yeah, that ceased to be useful as soon as you got within this area. It is so. Like I said,
I drop it then. If it's not useful, I drop it because it's concentration.
Yeah,
So
all you get the sense of is right now you are close. That's all you can get at this point. At this point, yeah. So you head down, take the turn, and what you see is a shorter path and then another left-hand turn.
Is this map called somewhere else, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Because it took a while for it to load in, so I closed it and I just waited for a bit, so it worked now. This is an SCP level, isn't it?
So, shorter path ahead of you. Take another left hand. Do you just keep going? I'm assuming you're checking for traps and stuff the whole way down. So.
Yeah.
Okay. And then take the left hand ahead of you. Even shorter path, left hand turn.
As well.
So you're just following the path all the way down. Okay. You get to this corridor and it is different. Well, yeah, you get to this corridor, you're expecting you see the same thing, another left-hand turn, shorter path, until you get about midway when you see that the left-hand turn is not just an open corridor, it's actually something different that you haven't seen actually in this place. It's a doorway.
Wow.
There's stone doors.
So there is a chamber.
So the question is the exit within the chamber, or is this just
Red.
a
A dead herring.
A crimson fish.
God damn it. I love you guys.
Well, we sensed evil. So, whatever we do, getting through that door, be ready.
Is it crumping time?
It's crumping time.
Also, am I correct in saying that the doorway is kind of thinner? It's like goes to 2 wide.
Yes.
Now
It
would be
is
the
not.
time to change formation if we need to.
Change places. I am obviously staying towards the front.
Me too.
And drop back to
Alright.
the covering position.
Okay, Sala's going to take a
Let me just
midway.
clear all my targets. Because I'm still targeting people from the last
Is that
map.
good? Or do you want some or do you want to be like in the corner, Rivallon? Like or does
Yeah,
anybody
put
else
me in the
want to
corner. What the hell?
Huh?
I'd rather be there if I can.
All right.
Isaac's in the breach
Bows
of clear mode.
out.
Just got his hands all ready. Just
Wand. It's a wand. Tactical breach wizard.
yeah.
What you see in
What's
front of you is a stone door or double door, stone double door. You see no noticeable keyhole or exterior handle. The handle is cut into the door, like a car door in terms of like it's like a
Mhm.
handle like underneath that you would pull.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. So.
Okay.
You open the door, and there is no light in front of you. You pull the doors open. It's like a slow grind, just slightly too big for the hole that they're covering. Grinding open, and then there is no light in front of you. It is a black
I hold
void.
up a copper coin and flick it over to Isaac.
I cast light as I catch it and I throw it around the corner.
Yeah.
Flashbang out.
Actually, if this is like medieval copper coins, that would bend.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if it was medieval gold coins, it would bend. That's
Yes,
why you
yeah.
you do the
Yeah.
thing. That's why when people are buying. Fun fact, everybody, when that's like a trope in like fiction and they bite the coin down, it's not to bite it to see that it doesn't deform. It's so that it slightly deforms because
it
that means it's got a
doesn't.
high gold content, which means it's real.
So it's not debased. Yeah, it's not a debased currency.
Yeah.
Yes, that's its thing. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
you chuck in a gold or a copper, chucking in a gold coin for a light, even though that wouldn't matter to you. It's basically the same
just,
thing to you at this point.
Platinum because of the space, like because then if it bounce off the wall and ricochet around a little bit, and probably not-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
It's not
funny
like we
thing is,
have don't have an abundance of platinum right now.
the funny thing is, I can actually put a
you
light.
can do that with a
in.
light system. Yeah, with the new lighting
Yes.
system, you can actually just
So
throw a coin with
spell
light on.
light.
Oh, I think I may have just seen like a name tag or something. I've been spoiled.
So it goes down here. I'm
No.
going to say you didn't you didn't huck that thing like super far, but I'm gonna put it. Like,
So
kinda
so is what I was doing because of my angle. I'm wanting to hit the wall across from like as I look into the door, so it bounces deeper into the room.
okay,
Pull
so-
shot.
He's banking
Alright.
it.
All right, give me a dex check.
Dexterity.
Yeah, just give me
Yeah,
a dex
sure.
check.
Ooh.
3.
All right.
So,
All right.
Miss?
So it ends up 10 feet in
Hey.
front of Stash.
No. Dex is Isaac's downfall.
No,
No, you should have made me roll a scatter die from 40k and
Yeah.
bounce back on it.
I've got
I
one
think
of
I have
those. I
one.
don't have to go to
Yeah,
my
me too.
workshop to go get it, but I could do that. It'd take me a couple of
I'm sure
minutes.
I have
'cause
one like around my
My
desk
anti-cat
somewhere.
barricade for my workshop has to be taken down every time I go into it because Duke messes around with shit in there. There's no door to it.
I
cat
have
barricades.
one right here.
Hey! Did you? Oh my
Hey.
God, Utari, did you actually? Are those official GW dice that you bought?
Yeah, Well, I didn't buy them. They were a gift.
Well,
I-
yeah, but I didn't buy them, so it's okay.
Okay. So what happens is, the front party or the front team, well, again, this is, oh, that's the wrong.
The
I gotta-
breachers.
The breachers. This is now, kind of ruined.
I
What was that
I
game that
love
you're
the
talking about
light system.
tactical breaching wizards? Is that out yet?
That is not out yet. Unfortunately, they had some setbacks in development, but I'm eagle-eyeing that.
Oh,
It's like
on my
an
wish
ex-
list.
It's on my wish list as well.
Yeah, favorited and everything, and all that followed and whatnot.
So Ustenia, you see this now in your vision.
The hell is that?
Okay.
So you see. I'm going to describe it to you. You see,
No,
you
I
see
don't see it. I want to unsee it.
I would like to unsee that, please.
You see two enormous humanoids that stand about 9 feet tall. Their flesh is a dark bluish green and glistens as if it's covered in oil. Its head is oval and pointed. Its eyes are dull ivory pits without any views, just white, no pupils. And its mouth is too big for its face,
Oh no.
and you can see 2 rows of teeth.
So I'd like to make a suggestion to the party. Kill it with an extreme prejudice.
Purge.
Purge and holy fire.
You also see that its arms and legs all end with wicked, like, long claws. They're jagged and super sharp. And yeah, that's what you see. But the thing is that instantaneously starts combat because now they're no longer hidden anymore. So I'm just going to roll initiative and we'll see what.
Here we go, folks.
What happens here?
Oh my god, what? I
these
do
things
not
are
like the
ugly.
look of that. I am not a fan of how
Oh,
these
what
look.
the fuck?
Okay.
Ooh.
All
We're about to
right,
have a bad time, guys.
it's not great.
Oh, boy.
Things aren't great. Things aren't great.
Nah, things aren't great, boys.
Things aren't great.
No,
Things
Oh,
aren't great.
dear.
Oh, it's not great.
no,
Yeah, not good. Okay, so let's start with number 1 here. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Can he go home?
30.
Is that an option?
The next one here, he's gonna go 5. I gotta check the attack. What their
Just
range
tap
is.
2 dragon claws together. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
I tapped 2 platinum pieces together. There's no place like Bahamut. There's no place like Bahamut.
15, 20.
Oh no.
Actually, no, it's not gonna go that far. It's gonna stay 5 feet back. And it is going to go ahead and you see it with its really long, like oddly like proportioned arms and fingers. It like kind of whirls around itself, and you see its midge. Or Isaac, you detect. Well, actually, any spellcaster realizes it's casting something.
Oh.
Counter.
Counter. Okay.
Counter.
No.
All right, I need to check the level for this
Pulls out
spell.
Uno reverse card.
Need to check the level for this spell. Okay, what's counter spell? What level is that?
I'll do it. I'll do it at 4th.
At 4. And anything of the same level or less instantaneously.
Yeah.
All right. It does not get it off. It ceases.
How dare you?
Cease. Okay, it does that.
Cease your heresy.
Cease.
Don't
Yeah.
forget to tap double blue.
And I think that's it for that one's turn. This one, I just need to check the.
I think Utari is the only person who plays Magic the Gathering.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm the only one. You're the only one who got the reference, Mikey.
Yeah, because I know people who play Magic, and they're crazy.
Need to read. It's the entry in traits. Where is this? Oh no, where the hell is
These are
it
not fun.
at? Midge, are you looking these up?
No.
No. Okay.
I just
No,
hate
that might-
spellcasters. Do you
I
want me
just
to?
hate
I've got
spellcasters.
if they're fifth edition foes, I've got it on my PC.
Yeah, they are. Could you look up on page? I just because I think this is one of those ones that is very poorly ported.
Mhm.
Look up Grim, double M.
Grim, the grim dark of the grim world.
Yeah, and I just need to know the Ethereal Jaunt ability because it says Ethereal Jaunt, see entry in traits, and then I look at traits and there is no entry.
Okay.
They
I
don't
found them.
exist, Roach.
Ethereal John. Grim can. Oh God.
Mine.
Okay. Yeah, I've got it in train, so I've got the full the thing. I will whisper it to you.
That'd be good. Page is that on? Grim.
136.
136.
I've posted it in chat for you.
I know, I can't get past that sound. I get a heart attack every time I hear the Windows notification noise out of the
Oh,
blue.
for me, it's updated to an actual fancy ground noise now.
You can manually do it, but I haven't. Ethereal Jaunt.
Oh, I didn't know this, but apparently you can move around where the character images are.
Okay. So this one. It's so weird because the Ethereal Jaunt thing, even it's in its like little card thing for the combat. And I click it and it just pops up with just a see entry in traits. It's just that. So that makes no sense. All right, so yeah, that one's just gonna.
Wow. The concept of these is really cool, but I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah.
Does that, and I just gotta double check that uses that. This would be a lot quicker if it was, hey, Fantasy Grounds. It'd be a lot quicker if it was actually, in the traits.
Hey, Fantasy Grounds, we love you, but fix your shit.
Fix it.
I'm now going to close that because I don't want to read. I don't want to read.
I don't want to read.
Okay,
I
that's
can't
the end
read.
of that one's turn. And this one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. All right, that's the end of its turn. Of their turn, and we start on Sesh's turn. But before you can go, Sesh, you are within 5 feet of one of these creatures.
I'm within 10 feet of him.
10 feet.
10 feet.
10 feet. Oh, that's always fucks with me. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they have to be base to base. You're right. Okay, yeah, never mind. Go ahead. Don't read into that.
Don't read into that.
Nobody move! Nobody move! I've dropped my brain.
What's that from? What's that from?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay,
one.
right, got it.
It's when
I
Jack's
thought it might
going
have been
crazy.
from the cult classic Kong Skull Island.
Yeah.
Every movie reference I'm ever gonna make.
Yep. Right. Well, I could throw the Spear of the Champions, which I'm not going to do because that
No,
seems like
please
a
don't.
poor idea. Just see Seshi going back the spear and just yeet it at him.
By the way, Midge, I hope that I hope the Kong Skull Island thing follows you into your professional career as well in the future.
Oh, it'd be fantastic.
I hope
I'd
that
love
never
that.
stops.
Watch
Yep.
me be in the remake of it.
Yeah, it's a reboot in like 10 years of Kong Skull
Are
Island.
you Jack
like,
Black's character?
Yes, he is Jack Black's character. Yep, that is
No,
that is
no,
Midge.
that's not the one with Jack Black in it. This is the one that they remade recently with Samuel Jackson and
Oh,
yeah,
the not
yeah.
as good one.
Yeah.
the even worse one. Okay.
So you'd be
Alright.
you'd be Tom
So
Hiddleston,
Sesh.
wouldn't you? Not Tom Hiddleston. Tom. What's
I'm
his
not
name?
cool enough for that. I'll be the old fighter pilot dude. The one
Yeah,
that-
that's true. Yeah.
comedian.
Sesh, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do, Sesh?
Ooh.
Commit war crimes. It's a free action,
No.
right, to do that around here? I think.
No.
Not really.
No, it costs a spell slot a lot of the time.
So what do you want to do?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pick up sticks.
Level 4, bless. Let's go, folks.
Oh, yes, please.
I love you.
Bless me.
Hey, even Sala.
Hey, listen, Sala's a part of the team. She gets boosted as well.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Part of the crew.
Part of the ship, part of the crew. Then as a... Oh, I can't cast an spell because it's a level.
If anyone out there can draw and wants to draw Sala as a character, be our guest.
Be our...
That
Yes.
may or may not be if I run into some money through, I don't know, a job. I may or
Dude,
may
I
not.
don't know. A
I
job.
may or may not get some commissioned artwork for a couple of things done.
Right, so I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on this thing because
Soul of the Dead.
I'll make it.
I
roll
have
the
to
wisdom
finish
save.
Critical Role Season 2 soon. I really need to.
I still haven't seen the final episode.
It failed, which means it does. Has that went up recently? No, that's exactly right. So it's 3d8 because it's not wounded yet, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's not.
That's not a bad roll. It's not a bad roll.
Not bad, bro.
Here's the scream of a dragon in its ear.
That was
Alright,
weird.
yeah,
None
it
of that
does-
was popping up in my chat.
Next turn.
That's kind of, hands up to its ears. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes. All right, Ustenia.
Door. Is it open?
Just, yeah, it's open.
Justania, why are you
Okay.
aiming at me?
I don't know why. Probably because I was aiming at the enemy, but the enemy.
He's also
disappeared,
aiming at
and then
himself.
it's just randomly aiming.
I just realized something, Utari. Are you wearing a beanie
Dark
with
Angel's beanie. Yeah.
with the Dark Angels,
Angels,
and a
yes.
shirt with Dark Angels as well?
Yes. One
uh,
painting Dark Angels.
Or like Dark
If he
Angels.
was any
Can
more
you
Dark
someone
Angels,
give me more Dark
Someone has a problem.
are you wearing your Dark Angel socks, your Dark Angel shorts, and your Dark Angel's underwear?
Given the fact that I've seen the prices of, yeah, it's a problem. But all right, go ahead, do your thing. You're targeting yourself as well, Ustenia. Just pointing it out.
Am I no longer targeting myself now?
You're good now. You're good.
Okay.
So I'm-
Rage.
Rage, okay.
Hulk smash.
Ustenia
Yeah.
smash.
Oh, a 28 to hit.
Got a 19
Oh, that
before
should
any
be
kind of bonuses because of the blessed dice.
Smash.
I dropped a die. It's gone forever now.
It was a D4.
No, it was a D6.
Oh, you're right then.
Hey, I hit me with a 4.
He rolled a 4 on hit because of bless.
Bless
Thank
up, folks. Bless up.
Memes.
All right. You're slicing into it, and it seems like it's not doing as much damage as you'd expect. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Guys, this thing, I cannot slice and dice it.
All right. Rivallon.
Maybe stab it instead, socially distantly though.
Oh, I got rid of that spell, didn't I? Damn. Ah, the woes of a sorcerer. Oh, I got rid of that spell.
And I put
that's
my
right, I don't have
my
that
hunter's
spell.
mark on it, just so you know.
All right.
I was in the break. I was reading a Twitter thread of tell me which D&D class you play without telling me which D&D class you play. The top the top reply was, "Oh, I put Hunter's Mark on it first." It was literally the first reply.
Ooh.
Even magic weapons
yes.
are resisted. Interesting.
Even magic weapons do some
You've
physical
got 3
damage.
attacks, babe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right, Colossus Slayer. Yeah, it would apply to these guys too.
No,
It's
he
large.
just gets 3 attacks, doesn't
Yeah.
he? It's
Yeah.
4 if he had hasted. So it's
And they're
one.
only large, so I don't know if
It still
Colossus
applies.
Slayer.
I think it's larger, bigger.
And then I get my 3d6s.
Mhm.
Could you check that for me, Rival? Does your D8
I'll
for
go-
large things apply to this or not? Because I think it's huge or larger creatures, right?
If it's
Uh,
huge, then it's
That rolled onto the
it's-
thing. Onto my combat tracker.
give it a minute.
I'm waiting.
I love the previous damage roll though. 555.
Yeah,
Hey,
partially
it's
resistant.
the area code for any phone number in movies from the 80s and 90s.
Yep.
555.
When a
555.
Oh,
218.
giant killer.
roll
Giant
it
killer.
again.
When a large or larger creature. So large or larger. Yeah, these count.
Oh, all right.
So it's 1d8.
Reroll.
yeah,
yeah,
re-roll the d6s.
Yeah, if they're not popping up, they're not popping up. I don't
Okay,
know.
one just flew off the bottom.
Well, I saw that one, so that means that those will pop up once that one in the ethereal void hits the. There you go. Yeah,
There you go.
So
Okay,
The bottom of
and
the
then-
map.
That's another good roll.
it is a good roll. Yes.
And that's a d2.
Yeah, D8 as well.
D8.
Yeah, I did the d8. It rolled on a
Okay.
2. Did you see that, Roach?
I didn't, but I'll take your
No,
word
it's
for
fine.
it. and I
No,
will-
it's fine. I'll roll it again. There you
No,
go.
no, no, no.
There you go. I got a 7 instead.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, he's not doing hot. Not doing so hot. Just
He ain't doing so well.
just gets peppered with arrows.
They
The
seem
weird
to be
thing is that-
resisting physical or psychic damage as well.
Yeah. What you get the sense of here's the thing: these are physically here, but there's just like this aura around them of like pure evil that kind of blurs the lines of reality or this reality and the ethereal plane almost. Like it's just this slight wave to them.
I still have
Red has a
see
question.
invisibility up, and it says I can see things in the ethereal plane.
Out to what?
60 feet.
Oh, okay. Then you can totally see one has crossed through a wall and is and is right behind Sala.
Oh fuck.
It almost just like strolled in like through the wall, came back around, and now it's just like it's like priming itself.
Tucking itself up.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, you see that.
I'm gonna point that out.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey,
so-
Sala, you're about to be slapped in the back of the head.
All right. Hey, unless Rival has anything else to do, it's Sala's turn.
No, I'm good.
All right. It's Sala's turn. She's been
It's
informed of
behind
that.
you.
Okay, hold on. Just gonna check and see if if her reflexes take over, or if she's smarter than that. She's smarter than that. Patch is just gonna turn around and fire her gun at she looks around. She goes,
Ethereal.
Where?
Ethereal play.
Yeah,
Ethereal
I
play.
don't know what to do with it either, but I'm just letting you know.
She backs away 10 feet and she's gonna prepare an attack. When she sees something from the hallway come out, she's gonna fire at it. That's her turn. Because she can't really hide because it's bright light in the hallway, so there's no place for her to hide around the corner, because that would be right next to one of the creatures. So doesn't really work out. Okay, Mog.
Moggy.
I look at Rivallon. I look at the thing in front of me. I look at Rivallon. I put haste on Rivallon.
Do I want death or a quick death?
You just wait until we can put holy weapon on him as well.
Hey, Rivallon, come here. Oh, it's a
And
5-5.
Quick note: end the campaign before you can put holy weapon on Rivallon.
Oh, we have that spell.
I already have that
It's
spell.
just,
I'm pretty sure.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. You just need to prepare it.
Yep.
So many other good spells.
Holy
Though.
weapon.
Huh.
Well, you see, the thing is that I use a lot of my spells to make sure no one else here dies. So that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
cleric's a utility.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
The best way to ensure the party doesn't die is to kill the thing attacking the party before it can attack back. So
This is
Therefore,
why
I'm
I-
putting
I
holy
made
weapon
point.
on freaking Rivallon.
The jester strategy.
Yeah, just murder them all. It'll be fine.
I've been doing the jester strategy of inflict wounds on everything.
Is it
Just-
also behind Isaac? The thing.
Yes.
Will be now.
Yeah, actually, yes. Now Isaac is the closest physical thing to it.
I'm just. My bonus action was to say there's one right there. To
That's a
whoever
free
is
Talking's a
I-
here.
free action.
I'm not.
Talking
It's a
is
free
free
action.
Well, I
free
don't
action.
have a
It's a free
bonus
action.
action. I've cast a spell and I'm not moving anywhere.
Okay.
Why?
Is that the end? By the way, is haste a concentration?
No. Yes.
It
Yes,
is. Is see invisibility a concentration?
No.
It isn't.
No, it's like cast and done.
Got it. Good to know. Good to know. It's at the end of your turn, Mog.
Are we?
Prepping for the new character.
Oui, bien sûr.
Oh,
I'm gonna take the middle
French all the
position.
time.
Okay. Directly blocking Solid shot. Got it.
Sardish can shoot for me. But it's more the fact of I'm gonna have to be a wall here.
All right.
This never goes
Wall
well.
here and get squished.
Just like hands
I'm-
out. Ready.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to quicken cast a cantrip of firebolt just at the thing in front of these guys.
Okay. That's a
Hits.
cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I
It
get
wouldn't
I-
matter anyway.
Oh yeah, you
because-
can't reaction cast, can you? You don't have anything cast in a reaction, right?
He can as a
Okay,
reaction
can.
when
Warcaster.
someone walks past him. Yeah, because he's
I
warcasting.
can, yeah, as warcaster, but I'm actually going to take my action to take the dodge action.
Dodge advantage.
No, can't hit me.
Give
John, or no, disadvantage
let me
on
give me
anybody
the-
to attack you.
conditions. Is that on conditions? Can I put that on it?
I get
Also,
the
I don't
manually
think
applied
I get
disadvantage
holy
to
weapon.
attack.
I can't
Just
find
as
it.
a note, guys, if you are a caster and you ever put light on yourself, you can actually set that in the effects area.
Yeah, it's a thing now. It's a thing. By the way, it's really weird the fact that you guys have been living in green light for 2 days. There is now bright, just white light, just in front of you.
Yeah,
Other than the
we
the
see colour
immediate
again.
time that you came in here when you cast light on yourselves. This is the first time you've had white light in a long time. All right, and that's the
so
end
I'm
of your
gonna
turn.
I'm gonna use my action to dodge. Yeah,
All right, so just it's just prepping yourself.
yeah. I'm just like okay, waiting for the big thing.
Roach.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't know what you're going to do, but if one of the Grims goes to attack, they are going to roll a 4.
Okay, so you okay. For the beginning part, your thing didn't
Sorry.
pick up what you were saying, but no, I get it. So your portents, any attack that you see first
Whether
is
it's
going to
an
get a 4.
Attack spell or a slash or whatever they do,
Got it.
they're going to
Yep,
roll
yep,
a
yep, yep.
4.
Got it. Good to
Wow,
know.
you take dex saving throws with advantage as well with this dodge
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
Get that with haste as well.
Yeah. Side thing. Side thing, Mog. Because you still have seen visibility up. A second one comes through the wall.
Number 2!
In front of me.
It's a little bit spatial wise. It's a little cramped. So it can't necessarily get right to you, but it's in the hallway, and it's doing basically the same thing the other one is, just kind of
Limbering up.
itself. It's limbering up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's odd. These things are definitely bestial, but they're kind of just tall people. Like they look like pretty humanoid. They don't look particularly stupid either. They have like an intelligence behind them, a knowledge behind them. They're just so bestial. They got 2 sets of teeth, a long tongue. They're in kind of like weird tribal wear with like weird pointed weapons and implements on their belts and loincloths. They're just it's a weird kind of thing. And the second one, the one next to Ustenia. Okay, so this one took a beating.
It did.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
It should take one on the regular, because look at that damn face. Not even some mother
Hey,
must love that.
Hey, now we can
I know.
we can't.
I cast Tasha's Vicious Mockery, even though I don't have that on my spell list. Also, I don't think I get Holy Weapon Mage. I can't find it on the spell list.
It's
I think it's a War Paladin thing. War Cleric thing.
no, I know other clerics that have used it. But it's not base. It's not DMG. It's Xanthars.
I have that. Let me check the spell list thing.
So
I know because I've seen a grave cleric do it.
It's
To a
not in
monk.
the spell list. I can find anyway wherever it is.
I've seen that
so
too.
this guy is just going to go all out on Ustenia. Just gonna attack
That's
Ustenia.
not very nice. That's not very nice of him.
So the first
So-
attack is going to roll a 4.
Okay, so that's I'm assuming a 12 does not hit.
Oh, it's a level 5 spell. Okay.
No.
It
All right,
doesn't-
it's-
it's-
Okay, its next 2 attacks will get a regular roll though. Miss with a 21. I just gotta double check. It's 2 claws and a bite. Yeah. And that was worse. So doesn't help if I don't roll well.
No, it's not in the spell list here, Mage.
Oh really?
It's not available on Fantasy Grounds.
It's the end of that one's turn. This one, just gotta pull this. Okay. So
Unless I
this
didn't have it
one
loaded up for whatever reason.
just appears.
Oh good.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I've got it in my spell list.
Weird.
Cleric and Paladin.
Sala's going to attack it because she was prepped.
I mustn't have it loaded up.
Put it on Rivallon.
You might not have the module loaded
Yeah, that's what I'm
personally
checking
in
now,
your.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20 from Sala.
Yay! Good girl!
Oh yes! And that sneak attack will double.
Oh,
No.
hell yeah.
She's not
Because if
She
sneaky.
doesn't have
roll.
sneak attack.
I thought she does. We've seen her sneak
No.
attack before.
No, not right now. She couldn't hide.
Ah,
And she doesn't get advantage. Sneak attack is either you attack while hidden or with somehow you attack and have advantage on a creature for your first
I
attack
thought
around.
it was also if someone was in melee with.
That's
No, that's
not all the time.
Not all the time.
That's
So
that's very dependent.
She doesn't get sneak attack, but I mean, she will double the
still.
damage, which, yeah,
Okay.
hopefully roll well for these 2d10. Hey, that's, above average. It's, it's okay.
Man,
she
I'm
did
still
what
playing
she
a
was
rogue
planning.
next.
Let's seem to recall only one person picking something close to a rogue in our game, the upcoming one.
Yourself. Oh, yeah, no, that's Mikey.
I was a rogue.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think somebody's a diamond thief, if I remember correctly. So that's roguish.
No, I'm playing the bard again.
Playing the
You're not-
face.
It's not even a
all right.
bard. It's like you're
So
playing
yeah,
something else.
this one is going to. Your portents is a reaction, isn't it?
No, I just read it.
You just read it, so it just happens.
It just happens. I'll read it out to you.
I trust you. I trust you.
Are you sure about that?
You sure about that?
You can replace any attack, roll, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature that you see with one of these foretelling rolls. It says nothing that it has to be a reaction. Just that you can only use one foretelling roll once.
Class features, yo.
Class features,
Right.
homeboy.
Can you give me the spelling of portents just so I can get this correct? That's
P-O-R-T-E-N-T, portent.
got it. Portent.
Because I have a 3 as well,
Hmm.
but I don't know.
If they melee me, they have a disadvantage.
Mitch, could you just check real quick? Is holy weapon concentration or not?
Yes.
Okay. So it wouldn't matter anyway because I have bless up right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely a concentration spell.
I
It's
just
too OP
wanted to
not to
see-
be.
That's true, yeah. I just wanted to see if it was there.
I can drag it into. Hold on. I can drag it into the.
It won't pop up on my thing because I don't have it loaded.
True.
It'll tell me you
Thing.
can't find the code or whatever for this thing.
It just told me
So,
only records which you own can be shared.
Yeah, oh here it is. It's loaded up now. It's a bonus action concentration up to an hour. So yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it's
reading
nice it's
up
a
on a
bonus
couple
action
of
as well.
Q&As here. Yep. Okay. It's not a. It doesn't use anything. It's just a class feature. Okay. I just
Ooh.
had to double check that.
That's fine.
On here. That was not necessarily for this, but it just kind of worked out. All right. This one's gonna attack Isaac
Okay.
on disadvantage because you're dodging. Because you're
I'm
a dodgy
getting
boy.
ready to
Dodgy boy.
I'm getting ready to reaction shield.
right. Gets 2 of these. Misses. Oh, that was an accident.
Shield.
Do one. I was an accident. I got.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It wasn't
You
a
didn't-
It might
didn't.
drop it for a less. Okay, that
No,
was the low one.
Shield. Yeah, shield.
Shields.
15
Cast it on
hits.
yourselves.
Yeah,
Yes!
Isaac is not a wall, even though he just took that as his job, even though he really shouldn't.
No, the thing is, I can't be crit either. Remember now, because I've got
That's
that
true.
breastplate.
That's
Yeah.
true.
True.
Does help. Does help.
Okay, and that's like a horrible roll for these guys. That's yeah. All right. Okay.
And I have the most health out of the rest of the squish. So
That's
I am
true,
I
yeah.
am third I am third line of defense.
You are the
sorcerer.
off tank.
Now it's a good thing I read this. It's a good thing I read this.
Oh,
Oh
Nelly.
no.
So
I have no
a-
reaction, by the way, now. So just as a point, that
Yeah.
went out in red.
So could you see that one? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. What happens is in the space between the two that you see in the hallway, Mog, you see another one come through the wall as it's already kind of hyped up, and then it just drops back into reality, as if it had already.
Snap back to
Oh
reality.
boy.
Oop, there goes
Um,
gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Because it can do things before or after it decides to do its jaunt. So
It's jaunt.
it's jaunt. And yeah, it's going to go ahead.
I don't know about you, but these things do not look jaunty.
It's wearing a top hat. It's at a jaunty angle.
Got a monocle.
Just comes through the
and this
wall.
one's going
The
to-
party.
Party. Fuck you. I hate this so much. Yeah, it's going to cast.
No, it isn't. Counter it
No.
3.
It shall not.
Counter at 3. Okay. And your reaction is done. All right, so it doesn't get that.
We're
It no
too
happen.
closely in the group to risk anything being cast.
That's true.
Okay. So, Sesh, it's your turn.
It's my turn, boys and girls.
Girl.
And others. I'm thinking here.
What you want to do? What you want to do?
What you want to do?
I have a spell prepared and I want to use it. I want to use it, but it's concentration.
I'm gonna be AFK sec.
Fuck. Right. Hang on. I have ideas here, folks. Hang on. All right. Let me just draw something real quick. Move this. Okay. And okay. Sesh is going to cast Flame Strike on that location.
Okay.
Okay, so the two of these boys, as Sesh pulls out a pinch of sulfur and flashes it across the air, pillar of fire erupts from the ground around them, and they are enveloped in it. It's a DC 17 deck save, so let me just make two of them roll that.
Oops. My screen just turned off.
That's a no.
Oh.
It has bad decks, by the way, everyone should know.
That's +2 to its dex, actually.
It's better decks than I've got.
It's bad
That's
decks.
better
though.
than. That's. I mean, it's bad dex. Checks.
It's better than mine. That's like 300%. That's like an enormous amount better than mine because mine's a minus.
Sorry, guys.
They have a better dex than your average.
Yeah. So here comes death. That's 4d6 fire plus 4d6 radiant on both.
Okay.
They both take 29 damage.
One is wounded.
Fire seems to work.
So does Radiant.
Ah,
It's
my
half fire.
weakness. Bullets.
My bullets. It's half fire, half radiant. So at least we know that
Yeah.
works now.
So those are normally effective, which is good. Which means half of my arsenal works.
Half of my
Yes.
arsenal works. Yes.
The only problem is now you're in close combat with them. So now you have to cast.
I have
them in combat.
melee. I have melee. I can do that. I'm a warcaster.
You can do it, but they also get attacks of opportunity when you do so.
No, I'm a warcaster.
Warcaster takes that away.
I can cast in a melee range, and also I've got touch attacks with
Yeah.
inflict wounds.
At the end of your turn, Sash.
I'm going to assume Ostenia will handle that one by himself because he usually does that, and I will step forward a little bit to give Isaac a bit of support.
Okay.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. Ustenia, it is your turn. But before it is your turn,
Oh.
you were within 5 feet of this creature. So
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no!
5 feet of this creature
Things
and
happens.
you're so close that this miasma of evil.
Name of my next metal band.
Miasma of evil. That would be a pretty good one.
I can imagine that written across the shirt.
Sounds
in,
more
like,
like an album name.
Yeah, that is true. Miasma of Evil.
Yeah.
That sounds like that could have been one of those Warhammer 40K record label albums that came out,
Yeah.
which are a thing. Those were a thing.
Yep.
They did exist.
Games Workshop
Yeah.
had a record label.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
had a
Dark
couple of metal
Tyrants,
bands
and
on
this is miasma of evil.
Yeah.
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 Just imagine that written
definitely.
across a shirt, like in really.
But it
really bad
reaches
font.
out and partially envelops you.
Oh no.
And you take an immediate
Oh god. Okay, they do.
an immediate three radiant damage.
Radiant.
Partial one because
Oh.
I
Okay.
resist.
I'm resistant to this. I don't mind standing in the front line either.
Radiant seems a bit weird, but okay.
He tickled me. I don't like this.
They're
Easy
not
Touchy,
undead.
touchy.
So necrotic.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
They're just evil.
they're evil.
I gotta check. Is it supposed to be radiant?
It is. It is supposed
Yeah,
to be
no, it
radiant.
is.
I was
Yeah,
like
it
that,
is.
and it's
Yeah.
because of their other type, which
true.
I don't want to, give away
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
smash.
Yeah, now it's your turn. You can go ahead and do that now.
Sydney's like,
Smash.
that tickled.
Hit
Chop.
With a 4.
chop.
Well, you did get a 4 on the bless as well, so that was like
Yeah. Don't you love bless, folks?
actually,
We
would you
do,
have
do.
even still? Actually, I think you would have still hit.
That plus
No,
9,
no,
though.
you would have missed by 1.
Oh.
They have an AC of 14.
Smash.
Jesus, they're not very. I suppose they are 9 foot tall.
Spanking it again with
There's
Like
reckless,
gangly humanoids.
reckless attacking.
All right, reckless. Do it.
Reckless.
Do it, you
I'm
coward.
guessing
Do it.
Their main port of defense is the fact that they can step into the ethereal plane. That kind of covers a lot
so
of
for a
armament.
crit.
Well,
That's
you
fishing
got
for them
exactly
crits,
half
boy.
of a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
well.
Oh well. He was
All
fishing
right.
for them crits. Didn't work out too well for him.
Yeah, I just realized you only took 1 damage from that miasma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did.
one.
Yep.
He tickled me.
That's wow, that's less.
I'm offended that he tickled me.
I didn't think you
Offended.
were resistant to radiant damage.
He's resistant to everything aside from psychic.
My,
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
but
that
psychic.
slipped my mind. All right, Rivallon,
Yeah.
what you want to do when these
When
things
the-
come for you?
Brains comfy, yeah.
Well, I guess it's time to action surge.
It's
All
time
right.
to do.
Duel.
It's time for 6 attacks, people.
7.
Oh,
hell
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's change up the action economy and take some of these out.
Oh, sorry.
Let us change the narrative here.
I didn't mean to click disadvantage there or advantage.
He's dishing out the stimulus check of pain.
Yep.
Time to Boromir some fools.
What is that? Boromir some fools. You know that means he gets shot. Boromir gets shot. He's the one
That's what I'm saying. Turn them into Boromir.
that's. Oh God.
Rifle rolled a 2 and hit.
I know. No, he technically rolled a 4 because of your bless. It's the
It's gonna be
thing.
fun,
So go
guys.
ahead. Come on.
Yeah, the thing is, Rivallon
That's a
hits
natural
you guys
20.
on a 3. You roll the damage on that one, then, don't you? Oh my god.
That didn't do it. Sorry, ignore
Did-
that.
No,
Oh,
it
it died.
did it.
It died.
dead.
It died.
Oh,
It did it. It died.
Okay.
It did it.
All right.
Change targets.
Change.
Place.
Don't
Photo
forget, you
section
can
movie
always use
Hunter's
your bonus
Mark.
action to switch over your hunter's mark right now.
Yes, with my bonus action.
No, you can't do that right now.
Oh.
Because you can't interrupt an already in progress
Oh,
action.
you need to
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
one more
That's
time before
fair.
you can do that.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
you need to shoot once more, then you could change it over, and then it works. And that's how that works. It's 19. Okay.
Fuck.
Right. I just need to put it.
I
Do
changed
I just need to
over
have you guys?
I change over my hunter's mark.
What damage has to apply first. The damage is a part of the action. That's
Yes.
that's the thing.
So
So
do the damage on that
Do
one.
the damage.
do the
yeah.
damage. Then everything past that can get its hunter's mark damage. Okay. Yep. Do I just need to throw a Tarask at you? Is that what it happened? Is that what needs to happen?
What?
A Tarask being in the game needs
I don't know.
is technically in D&D terms a world-ending event.
I know.
So don't give us the big-headedness of being able to kill one.
You can't really kill one, by the way. You have to like teleport it away,
There you
otherwise
go.
it'll just come
That's
back.
a 1 for that one. Okay.
Okay.
Just to
Don't
show
think
that it's
it'll be
working.
alive.
Okay. How many more have I got now, Red?
4.
4. I've got 4 more. Okay.
Right. That hit. Yep. You're rolling really well on the blesses as well,
Yeah.
right?
Is that it?
Yeah, so
Okay.
4 lots of damage, 4 hunter's marks.
the game is slowing down because of.
The game is slowing to a halt.
Wow, that's
That was
triple
awful.
one, trip ones.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Wow,
1-1-2 after that.
really beefed it at the end there. Okay, really beefed it at the end there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
I can't really move. I've got Mog and Salah.
You want to do
up
like
there.
a touchdown, like celebration dance, like as you do as well? Like, I know you get that because you.
All I'm saying is, I only killed one.
How disappointing
So
for
far.
you.
Technically, you might have killed 2 if you had done the damage and then rolled damage attack, because you might have killed the first one immediately. But it doesn't really matter.
Well, we
All
didn't
right,
know
Salah.
how much health is left on that, so I was figuring it was probably going to
Yeah.
survive for the next 16 years. It is built
Oh,
by you.
actually, oh shit! I actually fucked that up. As a thing, cause it does a thing. It's not-
Oh, yeah, they do a thing.
Who's fighting? It must make Constitution saving throw every time it takes damage while at 0 HP. DC of the saving throw equals the damage of the attack. Okay, so I'm gonna explain this out loud because even though it's meta knowledge, I think I'm gonna need other brains to power this to work through this.
Is it summed?
Well,
don't
it's
die.
it's gonna be, yes. The Grim does not die when it reaches 0 HP. Instead, the creature continues fighting, but it must make a Constitution saving throw every time it takes damage while at 0 HP. The DC of the saving throw equals the damage from the attack. The first time fails the saving throw, it gains tactical disadvantage on all attack rolls. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We have, funny enough, there's a log. So the damage it took to die the first time was the critical hit damage. So yeah, exceeded by 1 point there. So that cuts off there.
Well, it would have been
Okay.
that plus the hunter's mark, which he never rolled for it.
Yeah, because it died and you
Just
told me
to
it
point that
died.
one.
That's
So
true.
it's not a flat 11.
It's not a flat roll. I'm just gonna average it 3.5, bringing it down to 4, bring it up to 4. So it's
Okay.
so it's 15. It's a 15 on that. That's probably better than what you would have rolled. Let's
Oh,
be-
absolutely.
Yeah. So we're gonna put that at 15. So it takes that, but it damage while it's at 0 HP. So that doesn't matter actually. The 15 would have just gone through, and that's it to get you 0. Then the
Oh.
next attack, because that's the wording. It's while it's at 0. So the next wording, we're gonna do the next damage, which was a 14 that it took. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Makes a 3.
14. Huh?
It makes a 3.
The portent.
Okay. Yeah. So it dies. There you go.
Okay. So now we
which-
just know that for the rest
So
of the
now I
game.
need to bring 14 damage away from the other one, because you had to use another attack to kill it off that point. So I need to remember that from there, which brings that to a little less damage, still pretty fucked up. All right. So Salah's turn. I'll keep that in mind now. They're weird creatures, so it's kind of a weird thing. Salah's gonna load her gun, move over here, use a bonus action to hide, and then attack. So she's gonna use a bonus
Trying to
action.
Access. Bloody phone. Just charge and do as you're told.
So that's a 19 plus 3 for Dex, then plus 4 for that. Okay, yeah. So yeah, she's good. She's hidden. She's super hidden, and she's just going to attack with her elven pistol. Oh, it's almost another natural 20. 23 still hits. She's going to do her attack. Oh, that was with advantage. God damn it! I need to remember that. She's attacking from there. Okay, doesn't matter. Good roll there, and the sneak attack damage is this bucket of dice. 24.
One thing I do love about rogues is just the bucket of sneak attack dice you get to use. It's so fun.
I liked it when Liam O'Brien and towards the end of Vax had just like
box, didn't he?
just a cup that had his sneak attack and just poured it out.
There's
Yeah.
a Man Shorts episode of the new Texas edition, and Sarah does sneak attack, or it was like pants and cowboy boots of power, which allows her to harness the power of her god, which is Chuck Norris. So, the attack, 18. Okay, so what's this do then? Well, I'm allowed to use this. Just tips out. The dice are dead. 167 damage.
I was like, I worked out a 2-round combo for like a Drow, Arcane Trickster, Rogue, Warlock combo that made them hit something like 150 sneak attack damage because they always and gave them always advantage. It was insane.
The Mog, it's your turn.
Right. So Roach, where is number 3?
Number 3 is the one that.
No,
You
so
can see.
where's the one that everyone else can't see but I can?
Oh, it's behind the furthest one.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I do 20, 15,
You're gonna try and slap it across a plane.
no.
You're going to set the corridor on fire.
Oh, I'm gonna do a big old fireball, but I'm trying not to hit my friends.
He's nice like that.
I mean, I am. Why isn't it going to 20 feet? There it is.
There you go. There you go.
There I go.
Welcome
So-
back to D&D Radio, folks. We're sitting here waiting for people to sort out templates.
Yeah.
I think that's a very relatable thing for whether or not you play online or in person. I think
Yeah,
that's very
I-
relatable.
yeah.
I would love to hear a faux podcast, which is someone narrating.
Somebody
A
else
D&D
playing
play,
somebody else's
yeah.
game. That would be good.
And
that'd be pretty
we
funny.
see the DM reach for the templates, and they've gone for the 60-foot.
Everyone knows it's going to be another 10 minutes before this is resolved.
Yep.
We're taking bets on a cone of coal.
Hey, finally a success. Statistically, it's possible.
I assume
You've already-
because our other
you've already
friends in the
skipped it.
ethereal plane, it isn't going to hurt him.
Yep, no. Yeah, that doesn't.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's not. It's magic fire, but it's not that magic kind of fire.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not.
that's fine.
It's not. It's not double magic.
It's fine. It's fine. I didn't think
Can you
so.
imagine just
Jim
Freaking-
Dark magic. Okay, so it's still alive.
Yes.
It's just it's still alive. It just now every time you hit it after this, it makes a check. And actually, hold on. Fuck, we did it wrong again.
Damn it, Roach.
It doesn't die the first time.
It ain't dead, homie.
Yeah, you just need to remove the dying status from it, and it stay at 0 hit points. I
No, the
think that's
other
just-
one. The other one, we needed to make another check. Because after the first time it fails a check, it gets disadvantage on everything. The second time it makes a check, that's when it dies.
That one's dead. Can we just do that from
Yeah,
this
can we
one
just
now?
have it it's dead, please?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So that's done. You've done the damage. It's still alive. It's kind of fucked up, but the ethereal or the miasma of evil is holding it together. We'll say that. So this is what happens when you make an encounter a month ahead of time. And then you get the creature and it's like, what do these do again? What are they-
We are miasma. This is miasma of evil. Lift your chain axe in favor of corn. Just like
These
Yeah,
creatures
that's
are
cool.
complicated, Leanne, so don't you miss just shooting stuff and making it blow up.
The funny thing is, Midge, you're not too far away from the stuff that was actually a part of the GW record
Saturday
label.
and Sunday, buddy.
Literally. It's honestly very close. There was a lot of that kind of music. There was almost exclusively that kind of music. Funny enough, one of the bands that was signed on with them still makes music to this day.
Oh.
Yeah. Here's another fun side back. I was once in a metal band. I do not look like I should be in a metal band.
I was watching a metal
No,
band.
you definitely no. I know people who have been in metal bands. You look exactly like the person who would be in a metal band that isn't right now also in a metal band. Like you look like somebody who used to be.
Considering, right, the lead guitarist of my favorite band has like a double
Yeah.
master's in like particle physics.
Oh God, no! I just like I don't fit in with the massive. If you put
All right,
me
Isaac,
next to like
it's your turn.
Mordred, you
Mm.
would say Mordred was the one in the metal band. And,
But before you go, you're within 5 feet of this creature, so it needs to do a
Okay.
thing. So miasma of evil.
I was also in a metal band.
Wow! Hey, actually
Hey!
rolled good for damage. Then,
But it
it's
resisted.
it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, no, that hasn't happened yet. Yeah, go ahead.
Huh?
Because I was gonna say, oh, Sesh is there. We should have done that, but Sesh moved into that position
Yeah.
this turn. So yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Don't
worry.
So. Okay.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Put out my wings.
Right. Do you need this template anymore? By the way, Mog.
No.
Nope. Okay. So your wings are out, Midge.
I'm gonna then just try and firebolt this thing in front of me.
Go ahead.
Um,
Go ahead. Do it.
It's given me disadvantage. Why have I
You're
got
a
disadvantage?
warcaster, so
Yeah.
Oh, it's you rolled twice for one. By the
Why
way,
did it roll twice?
because you're targeting yourself.
Mm.
Yes.
You were targeting yourself, but you missed with the one that targeted that one. So it wasn't rolling at
Because
disadvantage. You weren't rolling at disadvantage. You were rolling for hitting two things. You were hitting.
No.
You hit
it says-
yourself.
I-
It doesn't say
Isaac-
you dropped anything.
Okay.
No, it says
Yeah,
you hit yourself
attack
with
16.
a 2.
At Isaac hit, and then at Grim it missed.
Yeah, you weren't disadvantaged. You
'Cause you
just
got a 1.
targeted yourself accidentally, but you rolled a 1 to hit the creature.
Why does it
so
say affects advantage disadvantage?
it doesn't
Something's
matter if
giving
it's
you advantage,
advantage?
Something's giving you disadvantage, so it's balancing out.
But it doesn't
I'm trying
matter
to work
anyways
out what's
because you don't
giving
have
me
to.
disadvantage.
Uh,
There shouldn't be anything. I'm just doing this because it's
is
there.
it because it's a ranged spell attack and because it's dying, it's prone?
I think both those are canceling out because it's prone, so you would technically get disadvantage on the attack roll, but you're also a ranged spell attack in melee combat, which is disadvantage on that. So it's advantage for the ranged attack, disadvantage for the thing. Doesn't really matter. It equaled out to nothing. You still rolled a 1. Rich.
Yes.
It's still a valid roll. It's still a valid roll because it was just
Um,
a 1. So you automatically missed.
Well, okay.
This is why checking your
Hit it again.
targets before rolling is good. He doesn't have-
I can't do that. I'm
Yeah,
a mage.
He can cantrip with quickened
You
action,
can
but that's
Only
That
do
was a
one
cantrip.
attack.
But I pop my wings out. Yes,
That's
but
true.
some of those attacks do 100 damage.
Is that it for you? Is that it for
Yeah,
you,
that's
Isaac?
Isaac.
Okay.
That's Isaac. He's staying here.
All right. So this one is going to go ahead and just gonna double check this. All right, the one good rolls I'm getting tonight. 5, 10.
I didn't want to waste a spell slot. Next time, I'm going to waste a spell slot.
Okay, this one
Or,
just
or use
strolls
something
up.
that's not rolled.
Mog, this one just strolls up into the center of the open formation and then
rude.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Hey
rude.
guys, we get flanking.
only Sala, Ustenia, Rivallon, and Mog. The other 2 don't though, because you're not. There's nobody on the other side. But technically, also it gets flanking on Isaac.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't help.
Here's the
anyone.
thing. So yeah, this one is going to go ahead and hold on.
I'm getting that reaction
1,
shield
2,
ready.
3, 4, 5, 6. So
Which is why I was targeting myself. It's prepped on the reaction.
Okay. So it's going to target Mog because
Shield.
that's what I rolled.
Reaction Sentinel.
Reaction shield.
Oh, and reaction sentinel as well. Just
Okay.
Studio's gonna pop round and slap it in the back.
Technically,
And make
do you
it
get a
0
can-
speed.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It'll still get to attack.
Yeah, it
just
still
won't
gets to
move.
attack, but it can't
Yeah,
escape
yeah.
after this.
Can you reaction shield if there's no attack at you? I thought reaction shield was a little bit finicky. I thought you had to be attacked or attack had to hit. Is that a thing?
Okay,
Or
if
am
I see it, as soon as it attacks me, I'm going to put a shield up, and if that will raise my thing to 21. So if it's missing
you can
before
yeah
then-
it's when you are hit by an attack or targeted by the magic missile spell.
All right, so you have to wait to be hit before you can cast it specifically. But
Because fun thing about shield, if you're targeted by magic missile, you don't take any damage from magic missile if you have shield.
Yep. No, I know. Ustenia, you can go ahead. I'm waiting for you to attack.
Yeah, I was just waiting to you to say okay.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Good.
Boom, and it is now speed 0.
That's fine. It's already used everything it can. All right.
Aw.
It's already used everything it can, so it doesn't really matter. It gets one of those a turn, those jaunts. All right. So it's going to attack. So I'm saying this mod. I'm saying don't cast it yet mod because there's a chance that it doesn't hit with my rolls tonight. There's a chance it might not hit at all, and you don't need to use it, and then you still have your counter spell.
Spell stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it going to be too
Technically,
big
it's-
and it doesn't actually matter?
Yeah. So yeah, that's also another thing. So, all right. First attack. Am I targeting the correct? Yes, I am. First attack. See. Second attack. See. I have a +8 to this attack, and I have not hit once. 25,
I don't use
which
shield.
I think is too much for that anyways.
Yep.
And it does.
Whew.
All right, you succeed your concentration check. And I rolled like ball like that.
A lot of ones have been rolled in damage tonight. Across the
Yeah,
board.
but you have collectively hit more.
There's collectively more of us.
Yeah, that's
True.
true. That's true.
And one
that's
of us
the
gets
end.
17 attacks per attack round. So
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
us
There's
is-
that too.
One of us is the Gatling elf.
yeah.
Okay, that one is actually dead, so we're gonna skip him. This one's still technically alive. Just, and he hasn't taken any damage after he died, so he's not at disadvantage yet. So he is just going to go ahead and shift down 5 foot and attack Isaac.
Cool.
Cuckoo. Attack Isaac. He would get advantage, right? Yeah, because I don't think.
I think so. I think
Yeah,
so. Yeah.
because there's
Flanking's will be large, but yeah.
yeah. Well, it's if that would make it not happen, then he could just stay where he was before, and then it would definitely happen. So I think it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. On that point, so he gets advantage, and he's just gonna go with the claw.
Ah.
Why is it? Oh, because he's unconscious. Hold on, I gotta do the thing. I gotta take away the unconscious trait here, just so I can get. Okay, unconscious trait, and I'm just gonna roll it one more time, and we'll see which one hit. This is his first attack.
That
Okay.
hits.
You're not gonna do shield.
Not gonna
Shield
whack.
brings me to 20 AC. You still beat
Alright,
me
you
by
know-
7.
I'm just asking.
That's cool.
That claw hit. Second claw.
Shield.
Apply that to yourself.
Which I have done.
Okay. Was waiting. And then the bite attack, which also has advantage.
Of 86.
Wow, I am seriously, guys.
I mean, that was only
it's-
because of shield.
Still, I am like collectively. I think my average is 9 on dice today. It's so bad,
Oof.
so bad.
So much.
And
oof.
by the way, I dropped ones on both of those attacks. Like the on that advantage.
Nice.
All right, this one's going to shift up 5, and then it is going to go ahead and cast.
Fourth. Also, Isaac, feel free to step in at any point with these counters.
I've been using my shield. Sorry.
Question.
Trying not to get
This is
slapped
never-
by the giant men.
This has never come up before. Question. Does doing that incur an attack of opportunity if you're in melee combat?
No.
think
No.
so.
Don't think
Counterspell? Because you're casting.
So. Are
Counterspells
you a
is still
warcaster anyway?
I don't think
I'm a
Mog.
warcaster, but
Oh.
I think
Okay.
it's only if someone is a mage slayer, that they've got the feat mage slayer, that if they're a mage casts near them, that they can smack them.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to read up on that. For some reason it's all.
It's just it stops disadvantage is the thing. It
Yeah.
doesn't. It's not a thing. And we can choose to use a spell as our attack of opportunities instead of an attack action.
Okay.
Counter at 4.
Counter at 4. Okay.
So, for example, if you're a warcaster and someone's trying to run away from you, you can cast Hold Person and be an asshole. Like,
All right, Sesh, it is your turn. You are next to 2 of these creatures. So I'm just going to have one of them do this to you. So twice. Miasma of
Yay.
Evil.
Things I
That's
don't like.
pretty,
That.
It doesn't matter. I've rolled on, except for one particular of these. I've rolled a 1 on at least one of the d6s. I think throughout these.
I
or
still
an
don't like it
average.
though. I still don't like it. Just
All
put
right,
it out
it's
there,
your
you know?
turn now.
Now, it is my turn. Well, you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of these things being here.
Yeah, well,
mhm.
So, Roach, if you wouldn't mind putting
do
my
that.
spiritual weapon in this square, please, the one the arrow's pointing out of.
okay. Fuck, that's always such a pain to find this thing.
At least you want to do it in the next game, right?
Just add it to the party and just have the icon in the party.
Attack
sheet
of
that you can
image, Mr. Roach.
There you go.
My spiritual weapon's going to attack this one because
3.
death. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's
fuck
natural
me.
20.
It's a natural 20. You hit it. Now you roll damage with the with that, and then it makes a check. Okay.
That's a
Duh.
pretty decent DC.
That is a pretty decent DC, though it does have you wouldn't know it, but it does have, with my rolls, you wouldn't know it, but it does have a fairly hefty bonus to these checks. So.
You need to remove unconscious from it again, just as a point.
Let's see if it dies first.
No, I need to remove unconscious because I think it does things if I don't.
It makes
but
it read it that it's on the floor, which
yeah,
they're not.
So it's going to make a Constitution saving throw. This one. So just let me check here. Does this one exist here? No, it doesn't. Die Hard. Yeah. Okay. Saves Constitution.
So probably for future reference, guys.
1.
Why
is that
did I
Isaac's
roll them?
con?
What? Oh no, this one's targeting. This is so poorly implemented as a creature. I swear to God.
Yeah, it is. So if they're a dead one, guys, when we roll damage, clear your target so it doesn't actually apply the damage, but it gives you the roll.
Yeah,
Um,
there's a lot of shit here. Okay, now I'm going to do it for this one as to target this. It succeeds with a 22, so
Fuck.
nothing happens.
Well, I tried.
Well, hey, you have to do this twice. It has to fail twice.
Now I get my own
First time-
attack because
Now now you get your attack.
So I'm going to try again.
So it's basically a creature with death saving throws, but it gets to stand up for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is this
well,
thing
yeah.
lawful evil or not?
Hold on, let me double check. Neutral.
Neutral. Okay, I don't get my automatic. crit
Neutral
stat points
evil.
here.
Neutral evil. I should point out, not just neutral.
You're true neutral.
Well, I
What
hit,
are you doing? Why are you
so-
attacking?
Okay, now roll the damage without targeting it. And
Okay, so
and,
question:
apply it.
will my damage from my divine strike apply to this as well? Because it's damage that is included in this attack, even though it's a different effect.
Yeah.
If it says
say
it
it.
applies to the attack roll.
Yeah, it's
yes.
an attack. I make an attack action, and the damage will
Yeah.
apply to that.
Just
attack.
like Rivallon's Hunter's Mark applies to
Yeah.
the attack roll.
Okay, yeah.
Does
Yeah,
it
Or my
damage?
wings.
So
Or the
it
wings,
would
or
be
the damage,
this
yeah.
plus another D8. So
Okay.
The DC is 17.
17. Okay, it's going to make another con check.
What the fuck, man? I took a crit to get near that damage. It failed, which is good.
It failed. It now has disadvantage on its attack rolls.
Good.
That's decent.
That's my turn.
Okay. All right. Ustenia, you immediately take the thing because it's the thing. Just give me a second here. It's number 1. It's going to Ustenia and do the thing. Miasma of Evil. All right.
Pain.
It's the only way I'll damage Ustenia, so it's gonna have something.
It's auto damage. It's great.
Yeah.
So okay, go ahead and kill it.
Spank the monkey.
Yeah, that's an natural 20.
Oh,
Yay, beautiful.
I love that by saying "spank the monkey," you get a natural 20.
Oh my god.
It's good. Now the good thing is this one hadn't been hit before, so it technically, unless he gets another natural 20, it should be okay.
Yeah. Which one's still up but not yet?
It's just 3. It's grim
Number
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna carry on with number 1.
yeah. I'm gonna get rid of Grim 2 just so we don't get confused because that one is actually dead.
Oh, I missed. Wow. Wow.
You rolled
okay.
you
That's
rolled
my
a
turn.
3 plus 1 on your actual roll, and you still got a 13. You son of a bitch. All right. Rivallon. Miasma of Evil.
It's 11.
Yeah, we are just at time. So
That is true. I'm going to apply this at the top of your turn so I don't forget it, and then we'll do your turn. That because it makes sense. Just do that. I just got to make sure I'm targeting you. There we go. And yeah, hey, perfect. And night out. God.
So, thank you guys so much for watching yet another episode of Sleeping Giants Reborn. As always, thank you so much to Commissar Roach for writing and DMing this campaign. You can find him at youtube.com/Commissar Roach. I am also joined by Surely Only Mikey and Utarionzo. You can get them at their Twitch channels of those names. And as always, we've also got the wonderful duo that is Rival Zone Gaming and Red Moogle. You can find them wherever you find your Rival Zone Gamings. Please remember to keep Tuesday language to Tuesdays. I've been Midgeman. You can get me wherever you get your Midgemen, and we will see you not next week, but the week after.
Why not next week?
Because I'm on holiday. This was
Okay.
established a while ago.
He's on holiday with his.
It's a bye week for Midge. So
yeah, it's a
or
bye week
not,
for Midge.
or not, depending on how Rona happens. I'm pretty sure
you're
I'm
still
gonna be on
taking the
holiday,
week off.
but
Yeah. You're taking the week off because I'm having the week off then.
yeah, that's
I'm
good.
having a week
Anyway,
off too.
we will see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.